We're back again, live again. Best Ball Barbecue, day number 2 of the consecutive stream, consecutive drafts. We are officially 24 hours, over 24 hours into the pre-draft Best Ball Streets. Big board is open. I think they just added the bigger board today as well. War Room's open, little board's open. We got 4 contests to draft in. Doesn't include any of the dailies as well. Make sure if you enjoy the content, go down there, slap a like on the live stream. Make sure you subscribe as well. 3,000 subs for a 24-hour live stream. And we'll have some other goals at 2K, and then maybe one when I get 30 subs, when we get to 1,500. I'll figure it out. Maybe we'll figure it out on the stream today. We're going to watch, I think each day, we're going to watch and spend a bunch of time with a particular rookie. We're going to go through the running backs first, and we'll kind of dive into the receivers. Today's rookie spotlight is Jonah Coleman, so make sure you stick around for that. We're going to start off with that after we rip some trivia and after we hit the brand new intro. Let's get into it. Best Ball Barbecue coming live after this.
Welcome to the Madhouse.
You can't tell me that doesn't go hard. You can't tell me that doesn't go hard. I spent like all day making that too. All on my phone at work. I think it's pretty good. I think the clips, I think it's a lot cleaner. I don't know. Like it's like smoother. I made like kind of went out of my way to like find 4K clips for that. So felt good. All right. Let's start off with the Perry Pick'em. I love doing this fucking thing. Again, we're looking for the best fantasy season, total season, PPR scoring since 2000 for each of these teams. We're trying to make the perfect lineup. Tampa Bay. We had Tampa Bay yesterday early on too, and we went Brady. That one was pretty good. They don't have like a crazy, season from anyone. Like Mike Evans has some good seasons, but nothing great. Tom Brady actually had a really good season because he threw for a ton of touchdowns. Let's do Brady. Let's go Brady. Single seat. Like I don't think so. Falk is on here. I feel like it's got to be Gurley though. I just don't know what season. It's since 2000. Let's go Falk. I've never done him for this, but let's go Falk. Yeah, 423 is really good. So I'm okay. That's good. That's huge. All right, Commanders. Let's go Jordan Reed for that. I think he's got a pretty good tight end season. That's not bad. Cowboys receiver CD is going to be the answer here, I think. 403. Anything above 400 is crazy. Oh, yeah, when we got Christian McCaffrey, that's huge. Ravens. Is it just Henry? Lamar probably would have been the best one. Oh, I think it's Ray Rice. I'm pretty sure Ray Rice actually had like a better season than Henry because of the pass catching. I'm pretty sure. So let's go with Ray Rice. 372 Saints. Michael. This might be a perfect lineup. The only thing, I think the only way it's not, unless we should have gone Lamar and then a Bucks player. But I think this might be the perfect lineup. Let's see. Oh my, was that what it was? What did we mess up? Oh, Cooper Kupp. God damn it. Yeah, Josh has it right here. Cooper Kupp. I totally blanked Cooper Kupp and then Kamara. Shit. So we should have gone Kupp for receiver, then Kamara. Damn. That was pretty good though. I mean, 99.3% is pretty good. But we're looking for 100. Okay, there's another one too. Let's do this one before we dive into it. There's a perfect best game. I'm not gonna lie, I've spent I played the unlimited version of this, so I know a lot of the perfect games, but I want to do it for fun anyway. Okay, Browns. I think that the highest one's got to be Gordon. Gordon has a good one. 48's a lot. Steelers. I think it's gonna be Lev Bell. Big Ben's got a good one too, though. I know Big Ben has a close to a 50. That's kind of what you're looking for. Let's go Ben instead. 44. Cardinals, they're not really nothing good for the Cardinals. Larry's not as high as you would think it is. I trust me, I know that. I don't think Connor's up there. I know Trey McBride's like 37. Let's go McBride. God, we're getting like the really bad ones right now. Let's go Brandon Marshall. Fuck, I fucked that one up. Okay. Pats. I forget who like Welker's got I remember it. Welker has a really good one. 51. Saints. That's going to be Kamara, the 6 touchdown game, and then Eagles. Nomago Vic here. I don't remember who had. Maybe Owens had one. Yeah, I did not do very good. What was the perfect? Vic, Bell, Amari. I forgot about Amari. Forgot about that Amari Cooper game. That's right. Wesley Welker. That's not Wes Welker, is it? He didn't play for the fucking Jets. Oh, Wesley Walker. I was like, okay, got it. All right, we got McBride right. So we got 3 of those right. Okay. All right, whatever. Okay. All right, let's dive into the film watching portion of the show. Like I said, we're going to start every stream and then we'll dive into some drafting. So if you're waiting to drafting, I figured last year we kind of watched while we drafted, but then I kind of got to switch back and forth. I just didn't really enjoy doing that. So this year, I think what we're going to do is we're just going to watch just on like dedicated time to watch. And today is going to be Jonah Coleman. So I feel like he's kind of a controversial one. I like him. I don't love him. So let's just, let's get familiar with the prospect before we kind of do anything else here. So transfer from Arizona, started his career at Arizona here. I could probably zoom in here a little bit too. So transfer from Arizona, all these ads. And played as a true freshman, so you love to see that. But kind of didn't really exploded when he got to Washington. Transfers into Washington, 1,000 yards rushing, has another 177 receiving. So about what? A little under what's my math there? A little over 1,200 yards, 23 catches in 2024, 5.5 yards per carry. This past season did get hurt, was playing through some injuries a little bit this year. So a little bit different, just something to take into consideration. Yards per carry goes down, but his receiving work went up a tad. And then the touchdowns, obviously, he had 15 rushing this year, 2 receiving, so more touchdowns. He is listed at here, Jonah Coleman. Let me go to his player profiler account. So Jonah Coleman is listed at 5'9", 229. So this is a bigger running back, like a decently big RB. Like he's not this isn't a skinny cat. And like maybe it's because he's like 230. 230 feels about what he is. You'll kind of see when we'll watch his 2025 stuff and his 24 stuff. He feels kind of, I don't want to call him fat, but he kind of feels fat to me. When I watch him, I'm like, I feel like there's like another version of this guy where he's slightly more slimmed down. Like he kind of just looks like Debo. But he's like a very shorter version of Debo. Like that's kind of how he runs the ball. It's really who he reminds me of, honestly. Watching him run the ball, because he's this thicker guy, but Debo's like 5'11" or something, right? At least 5'11". How tall is Debo? Because Debo's not that short, obviously. Debo is, oh Jesus, come on. He's 5'11". So he's listed at 214. I don't know. Some of those games he's played he was definitely not 214. So let's start with the 20 Jonah. And then I think we'll kind of make our way through it here. We'll go full screen here. And yeah, I think we'll just dive right into it. I'm gonna get demonetized. Don't really care. But again, first guy and we'll keep our rankings going too. Last year we had our rookie RB rankings, so we'll kind of as soon as we get a couple more guys on here, we'll rank them. But let's get acquainted with one Jonah Coleman, 5'9", 230 pounds. Let's dive into it. Obviously, we'll have the sound off. So like the first, I mean, I've obviously watched this guy. I've watched quite a bit of him actually, and I just feel like I feel like my big takeaways are he lacks kind of that top end speed. He's not super slow. This is a crazy run. Oh, not this one. There's one where he like has this like that's a good get the corner, he's also playing Colorado State, so take that one with a grain of salt. But like, I don't know, man. The rushing is fun. He makes like I said, he reminds me of Debo because he kind of makes guys miss in a similar way. He breaks tackles and like he bounces off people, and he does have like some short area quickness to him as well. But that long speed is kind of the big question mark for me. He's fast enough, I think. I think he's slightly faster than Scatabo, maybe, but he's not as good, like, making guys miss and through contact as Scatabo is. This is obviously a good game from him, but I wonder if I'll get demonetized because the Big Ten Network thing is sitting right there. Or just get copyright strike. That'd be tough. That would be tough. All right. So you can kind of see the strength here. Like I said, he is a fun watch. Like some of the short area stuff he has, like feels like definitely like a chunk runner. He's not going to hit the home run, but he's pretty good at picking up those chunks. Like that. This is a pretty good move right here in the hole. Sidestep, bouncing off guys, dragging guys with him. Like I said, Colorado State though, it's a close game between them and Colorado State. Not great. Really not that great. Oh, sorry. Yeah, it's a nice goal line run there. Okay, here we go. UC Davis. Shout out Land Larson, baby. That's where he went to school. Like, see, like this stuff, right? This is kind of a lot of how he gets, yards after contact, or makes guys miss. I feel like. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts on Jonah Coleman, though, if you've watched him. Okay, I feel like we're not really learning much from the level, like, he gave it too small to. Yeah, that's tough. That's tough for number 3. It's a tough look. I mean, yeah, he is too small. That is true. That is true. There you go. See, like that's another 2. Was that number? Was number 3 again? That's tough. Number 3 had a fucking hell game. Hell game for number 3. See, yeah, he looks like prime fucking in this game. He looks like Walter Payton. It's just not like that in every game, though. Like I said, he is kind of explosive in those short spurts. Okay, I want to get to his not UC Davis. Like, yeah, we're 4 minutes in and we've only seen bad competition. Now Washington State, they're not that good either. Pac-12 when nobody's left in the Pac-12. Like that. See, like he is tough to bring down. That's the fun thing about him, is he is tough to bring down. You know what I mean? Nice little run there. Nice. Ooh. I love plays like this. Love that. Love that play design, too. It's a great play design. I'm not going to lie. Oh, he's hitting the whip in 2025? So, yeah, these highlights, I feel like, some of his 2024 stuff's honestly a little bit better. Because, like, we're halfway through this tape, and we've only seen really bad competition. You know what I mean? Here we go. Here's some Ohio State. A lot of guys in this defense are going to get drafted. A lot of guys. Did he just run over his own lineman? That's tough. That's tough. That's a good move. That's a really nice one right there. I like that one. Let's watch that one again. That's good explosiveness. I like that. Check the ball. That's a hell of a block by that tight end right here. This tight end right here, that's a hell of a block. Can we just acknowledge this? Takes care of the edge. Pancakes him on the ground. He's the reason that play came open. Can we acknowledge that tight end right there? I love that. You love to see that from a coaching. Yeah. Oh yeah. Here's a better view of it. Look at it. Look at this guy. Put him on his ass. What a fucking stud. I mean yeah. That's a pretty big hole. That's a great job of pressing the hole right here though, right? Caleb, you see, actually circle Caleb Downs here, where like this is something you want to see from a running back. Like I don't know if Nick Singleton. I will say like I don't think Nick Singleton is really doing this type of stuff, right? Where it's like here you press the hole, kind of gets Caleb Downs to cheat a little bit inside, lets this tackle, get a better angle on this block right here. You see how he's expecting him to come through this hole, and then he just bounces it outside. And now, we have a hat right here. We have a hat right here, and we can spring this thing through, right? It's all possible because of this tight end right here. But I mean, it's a good job pressing the hole, make that guy miss right there. Like that's a good run against a good defense. A little wildcat counter. A little pin pull out of the wildcat. Okay. That's another great hole. Look at this Washington defense offense. Little we actually ran this play this year on in our high school. We called this bears. Tight end's gonna actually take the tackle here. We're gonna double team at the on this edge guy. Really just a gap scheme. So this is look at this picture. Really good hole right here. Love to see that. That's more good. That's just good old line. That's good old line play right there. That's good old line play. All right. Let's catch out of the backfield. All right, we're on to Maryland. Okay. Like so he does have some speed to get to the edge, right? Like he has some of it. But like there's a couple open field clips. There's another video that I watched a ton of that we can watch after this. All right, here we go. What we got going on here? Nice little screen. He ran right into his own fucking guy. What are we doing? he just ran into his own guy. Come on now. It's the best we could do. Did we really like mess this up? All right, let me see. This is a better angle. All right, we're running here. I mean, yeah. He tries to cut it back, and he just trucks his own guy. That's not great. There you go. First down. A lot of screens for this guy. Look at this. Nice tackle. Let me break that tackle. Can't finish this? Can't finish this play? Hurdle this guy. Ugh. We got to finish that. Let me just run it in. Okay. Rutgers. Yeah, I like these Washington black unis. These are sick. Here we go. Here we go. Good burst through the hole. All right. Yeah. I feel like we just don't learn much about goal line. You know what I mean? I feel like I don't get a huge sense. Nice. See, like the speed. This is kind of like a good speed one, He's running like the guy. He gets caught from behind. Great. I know it's not open field, but kind of get what I'm saying. Like I feel like I don't know if I'm just looking for reasons to be pissed. All right, this is Michigan. I mean, good defense. Here we go. Like he definitely is using the receiving game. There's a nice, yeah. There's a better speed clip for him. Nice stiff arm to end it. Don't hate that one. We don't hate that one. Don't. Oh, this guy was screaming for a face mask, that coach on the sideline. He does look like a natural pass catcher. It's a lot of short area stuff though, but he looks really clean doing it. We haven't really seen like any routes down the field yet. With Singleton, you'll see him lined up that receiver. You'll see some wheel routes, even from some other running backs like Mike Washington Jr., Adam Randall, some of those guys. You'll see more like down the field routes with Jonah. All we kind of seen so far are some screens and some swings, really. Some, stuff in the flats, which is fine. It's not the end of the world, but just throwing it out there. I didn't really see anything that impressive in that Michigan game. Playing Illinois. Illinois is a good team. Altmaier. Next Brock Purdy, some are saying. Quarterback for Illinois. Yeah, I mean, again, in these college clips, it doesn't seem like he has a problem getting to the edge, which is good, What the fuck is he? He's like tight end, H-back. See, like, kind of just check down right here. Let's see what he does with it. Like I'm not like, like, do you guys remember when I remember this. I've seen this one before. This is crazy. Like, you guys remember when I was like doing this last year? Like, there were clips where I'm like, oh my God, like this is like amazing. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just not getting that sense with him. You know what I mean? Like, we can watch some like more of his stuff. There's another video we can watch. Okay, here's a better, as I kind of say that. This looks like it might be a good clip. Good move. But he just never like 43, granted, running start, but like he might catch him here legitimately if it was just him. Like, I'm just not getting the sense where I'm like, that's a good clip. I like this one. Fullback dive. Good move there. Good move. Dive in the end zone. But like, even then, like, I'm just not getting the sense, like, is this a day 2 running back? I see people saying like, yeah, Jonah Coleman's my RB2. Like, if he's your RB2 in this class, you're thinking he's going day 2. Could he? He's definitely not going round 2. I would feel pretty confident about saying that. Like, but can he go like late round 3? Maybe. But I just don't see like, the NFL, like, I think kind of what I said on Twitter is he kind of feels like he has the Scatabo body type, where I think he's a little bit more athletic than Scatabo. Scatabo's better, like at like through contact than Coleman is, I think, for sure. Probably a better pass catcher too, would be my guess. And even then, again, that was a stacked RB class, so maybe you can make that argument. But like, I don't know. I just, we like, okay, let's do one more Coleman video. I'm just gonna switch back here just in case, you never know. So this is gonna be his 20. So these are some of his 2024 stuff. Okay. So this is his 20. This is like just a quick mixtape. That kind of shows like, some of his stuff. Again, this is 2024. So, like, I don't know. Okay. Call me crazy. So we kind of just like watched. Maybe I'm tripping. I feel like he looks skinnier in 2024. Tell me if I'm crazy, but I've watched the 24 stuff and I've watched the 25 stuff. So the stuff we just watched was 25. This stuff we're watching right now is only 24. I feel like he looks skinnier and more explosive. I could be crazy because I feel like the 24 film is better. Like I said, maybe he was hurt kind of thing. I just feel like this 24 film was a little better. Like that. Love that. Damn, little ass boy. Like he's hurdling people. Fucking. He's got a couple hurdles too in some of these clips. Like, drag this guy with you. Nice move there. Yeah. Like he just looks like a little more explosive and athletic here. Good lateral movement here. Like this run, even this one right here. Yeah, let's back this one up. Right? Got here. Feels the pressure right here. Jump cuts all the way back to this side. It's against Indiana too. Good move there. Stiff arm there. That's a huge chunk run against a good opponent. Finishes the run. I don't know. Maybe he doesn't look skinnier. I can't tell. Like, even like this stuff. We didn't see, I don't think we saw a single clip that was this good. Again, the 2025 stuff. Like that's making two guys boom, boom, out of there. Another good jump cut here. Great jump cut here. Boom. Press the hole. I'm out of there. Run through that tackle. Finish the run. Oh, love that. Love this clip. Boom. Not a good job from, is that our center right here? Is that our center? Wait. I think it's our center. Yeah, it's our center. No. Yes. Love that clip. A good clip there. So you can kind of see like he just doesn't really have the breakaway speed, but I think he runs like, I think a win for him would be mid 4.5s. So, that would be like a win if he could run mid 4.5s, like 4.56. Like, come on, man. Like, this is bully ball right here. This stuff is fun. This is what I remember. Like, I remember like wanting to really like him when I watched him, because I'd seen his 2024 stuff before this past college football season. I was like, yeah, like here we go. Here's a nice little run here. Cuts it all the way back. Finds the space. Nice little speak. I don't know. Okay. He breaks away on this one, but I don't know what 12 is doing. Look at this. Look at 12, man. That's piss poor fucking effort. This guy wasn't even trying. Holy shit. What team is this? I don't even know what team that is. Oh no. That's not good. You hate to see that. You hate to see that. Like, doesn't he feel faster right here? Doesn't he feel faster than the stuff we just watched? I don't know if this video was like sped up or something, but God, I swear to God, he looks faster. I think today he's my RB4 as of today. So like, I like him. I just feel like I'm not there. Like, I just think he goes, yeah, come on. Like, this is another good clip here. Boom. Juke in the hole. Juke out of there. Missed tackle. This little goal line run. Damn. Finish the run. He's got a little scatabo in him for sure. Oh yeah, what we got here? That's a great move. Like, that's like he trucks his own guy. Oh, out of there. QB. God damn, that's tough, bro. That's fucking tough. I just feel like, this is the guy. Like, if I knew we were getting this guy for sure in the draft, then fuck yeah, man. I'm in. I am in for sure. I just, the 2020, it's like the Ollie Gordon thing. Ollie Gordon actually ended up having a decent year, I just worry about how the NFL will see his body. That's what I worry about a little bit. It's because he caught more passes this past season, but like this stuff just looks better. Doesn't he look skinnier? Ugh. I can't get past that. I could just be my eyes. Maybe it's because he just looks more explosive. And I swear I Twitter searched it. I just typed in Jonah Coleman fat. And it looks like there were some murmurs among Husky faithful. It's just like it's something small, but just that short boom, patient running, attack the hole. It's something small, but not every running back can do that. Like, I think his vision is actually very good. I think he's got very good vision. I think he feels like a running back. There's some guys who just like Nick Singleton is one of the, like, Nick Singleton is a running back. Like, his traits are unreal, but he doesn't feel like he has a very natural feel for the position. He kind of just relies on being bigger, faster, stronger than anyone else. And we'll get to Nick Singleton, excuse me. But yeah, so let me just type in. Okay, let's get to the bottom of this real quick. I'm gonna do a quick Google search, Jonah Coleman. I'm gonna type in fat. Okay, this is what I'm seeing here. So it says he actually lost weight. Jonah Coleman underwent a significant body transformation in the 2025 offseason, reducing his body fat percentage from 16.8 to 14.2 and dropping 14 pounds from 236 to 222 over 8 weeks. This transformation focused on improving his speed, stamina, but maybe it's the injury thing because he did have an injury. What was his injury? Let's see here. Injury. Knee injury in Wisconsin early November 2025, forcing him to miss the Purdue game after testing the knee in warm-ups, returning in limited capacity against UCLA. He was expected to return to Oregon. Okay. So let me look at Jonah Coleman game log. Actually, I already have his Pro Football Reference thing open, so I can just do that here. Where is his game log? Sorry, give me 2 seconds here. Game logs. Here we go. 2025. Okay, so we got hurt in the Wisconsin game, so that would have been right here. Yeah, because we saw all Ohio State, Maryland, Rutgers, Michigan, Illinois, hurt Wisconsin. I don't think we saw a little stuff in the Boise thing. Barely played against these two, so kind of 3 games he really didn't do anything. A little bit better in the Boise game, but like. This production, like this does, like when I'm looking at this does like this production game. I mean, what 170? His only 100-yard rushing game. He had 104 receiving against Washington State. But if we're looking at the Big Ten opponents, if we're looking at conference games, he had what 2 100-yard scrimmage games. No 100-yard rushing games. 8 receptions for 47. You know what I mean? Like that just doesn't feel like I'm like, yes, Jonah Coleman. You know what I mean? Let me look at 24 then. Because like I said, the 24 stuff looks better. So if we're looking at 24, 100. This is what I'm saying. 148 yards against Rutgers, 104 yards against Indiana, 104 yards against USC, 95 against UCLA. I don't know. I just feel like that stuff is better. The 2024 stuff didn't really do anything against Louisville. So I don't know. Like you can look at like some other go look at Emmett Johnson game logs. I'm just gonna do this right now. We're not gonna dive into Emmett Johnson, but like this is who my RB2 is. Like we look at Emmett Johnson, 1,400 yards this year, 46 catches and 370 yards, and you look at the game logs. And 2025 game logs. Yeah, he was a little bit later bloomer, but I don't think that matters when you post what he posted in the Big Ten. Wait, where did the game logs 2025? Here we go. Come on now. What are we doing? Cincinnati, I mean, they're Big 12, so I mean that's a okay school. 108 yards. Against Maryland, 176. Against Northwestern, 124, 165, 129, and 103 yards receiving in this game. 103 against Penn State, 217 yards against Iowa. Like this is what I'm talking about with like I just don't see it with Jonah, and I think the Emmett Johnson tape is way better anyway. Like just watching him, not even just like because there's some guys that kind of like Taj Brooks had a fucking crazy, some crazy game log, some crazy just like counting box score stats. Same thing with like an Audric Estime. So like I recognize that a game log and stats box score watching isn't the answer to all this stuff. But my eyes are matching what I see with Emmett Johnson, and I kind of feel the same thing about Jonah, where like the numbers are matching my eyes. You know what I mean? Like I like him. He's got some potential in there. The 2024 tape looks better like when I watch it, and the stats kind of reflect the same thing. So that's kind of my thing. Okay. That's kind of my thing. So that's Jonah for me. Well, I think tomorrow we'll watch someone else. Put who you want in the chat. Who we'll watch tomorrow? We spent about 20 minutes on that. I feel like it's just good to do this every day. Get a full. We're not diving. We're not doing all 22. We're not doing anything crazy. But I think it's good to just get a good snapshot profile of a particular prospect, and that's kind of all we're doing. So tomorrow we'll do maybe another running back. Maybe we just stick with the running backs. We'll kind of knock it out by position. And then we'll kind of go from there. So drop who you want to see tomorrow. This is the first day of this. We just did Jonah Coleman today. Tomorrow we'll set up a rankings because right now it'll just be Jonah Coleman with a ranking of 1. And then we'll go from there. So yes, we got Price is a good one. He's kind of another one who people have pretty high. So we can watch Price and Johnny Manziel. Trust me, I love to watch some Johnny Manziel tape. Sorry, I wasn't doing much of the comments. I was kind of just going off on a tangent there. Here, let's hop into big board, and I'll kind of dive into some of these comments about Coleman, and we'll put that to rest, and then we can talk about the new ADP because the ADP has switched since yesterday. So big board drafting. We'll give you the countdown. We're hopping in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. All right. And we're waiting. So hopefully you got it in. Okay. I wonder if it's scheme or talent, getting him open, getting him the receiving looks. It was good to run a good 40 at 230. He might get drafted decent. Yeah, we'll see. The 40 is going to be the big thing for him. We'll see if he even runs. I was thinking 4th or 5th round draft pick, just watching and literally not knowing any of these incoming rookies. There we go. Yeah, Lacy situation could be. How is he viewed pre-2025 in comparison to the rest of the class? He was one of the top guys. He was definitely a top 3 to 4 RB going into 2025, and some guys dropped out. Darius Taylor was kind of one of those top 3 to 4 guys. He's going back to school. He plays for Minnesota. So there's that as well. Seattle RB, put him on the Seahawks offense. Hope he goes to the Saints. He feels a little Devin Neely to me. A little bit. SMA vibes. I think he has good vision. Yeah, I think I agree. He has good vision. Catches screens and always follows forward and ending the run. Lacks long speed. This is a pretty good breakdown. I don't mind that. I don't mind that analysis at all. This year's RJ Harvey. This is not this year's RJ Harvey. RJ Harvey is way better than this. Way better. Not even close. Don't even. With the shit RJ Harvey was doing. Come on now. GM pre-fired the big board to early miss. Yeah, I love it. Hemby in at 4. There we go. Yeah, drop where you're drafting. Now we got Josh in here at 4. You're king PPR. I don't ever think I've seen someone else with PPR in their name. It's not my underdog name, but obviously it's the YouTube name. We got QC Travioli. We got Thad in here. Jay Loading. What's going on? Josh is in here at 4. We got Mickenback. I think that's Michael, right? Isn't that Mike? I thought it was. Maybe it wasn't. I think it is. Maybe it's not. Because you were in here yesterday. We're drafting at 11. All right. Jonah Coleman's put to bed. Let's dive into the board, man. So, I mean, big ADP changes. So, the biggest one is I'll fucking do it because I'll draft some off stream. Nicholas Singleton, I looked at it this morning. He's at 196. I've seen him going around 14, 15. He's going to continue to go higher. So if you're in a draft, and you're sitting at 150, 160, I would just snatch Nick Singleton up, if he's going to fall that far. He's going to continue to rise. So we'll kind of, that's a situation to monitor for sure. Definitely a situation to monitor. I would like Amon-Ra. If not, I'll go. I haven't drafted any HN yet. I think he's a fine click at 10, 10, 11 on the turn somewhere. Bobby Slowick's coming back. So he was with Miami, kind of saw what HN can do, knows he can kind of, the hope is just that he gets used in the similar way that McDaniel used him. So coming from the McDaniel system, Bobby Slowick is an experienced play caller. This guy was getting head coaching interviews 2 years ago, and then he got fired the year after. But, at least, the Houston also just kind of sucks. Stroud, he doesn't look great. So I think Slowick is a fine play caller. I think that's a fine, I think there's potential there for HN to, kind of be what he was even without McDaniel. So even without McDaniel. All right, go London there. I think I'm just Jefferson every time. I'm just gonna bet on the talent. It's kind of a theme for me. It's like, can we get the QB situation to be average? We're not even asking for that much, you know? Like KOC's coaching for his job here. Like if they don't make the playoffs, KOC is gone. 100% he's gone if the Vikings don't make the playoffs. So it's like, he's not going to feel loyalty to McCarthy when he's coaching for his job. Also, too, I forgot I have like drafting music now, so we're going to play a little bit of that. Okay, if you're with me for the baseball stuff, you'll have heard it. Pop beats. I got my voice got softer as I was doing that, but all right. But yeah, I don't know. JJ, I'm just gonna take him, man. I'm just gonna take him. You say you want us to watch Jamari Taylor, or asking where his ADP is? He'll definitely be on the list to watch. I wonder if he does have an ADP now. 238. So yeah, he is draftable. What's going on, Hulk Smash? How we doing? Looking for PPR thought. I know, man. I made my underdog account before I made my streaming thing. So unfortunately, I can't change the name. It's unfortunate. Okay. All right, guys. Again, if you're watching right now, reminder: go down there, drop a like on the live stream. This one we will do a like goal for. If we get to 40 likes, we will do a second draft. So make sure you go down there, drop a like. Make sure you leave a sub as well. 3,000 subs for a 24-hour live stream. So go down there, do all that good jazz. Helps me out. We also got a Toxic Tower stream tomorrow. Some little fun update we have at the beginning of that stream tomorrow. It's kind of, it's not like massive news, but it's a pretty big addition to the channel, I think. So you definitely don't want to miss that. That's at 7:30 Central tomorrow, Tuesday. So make sure you're there for that. Links in the description. Make sure you go sub to Toxic Tower. Me, BBG, Emo Cowboy. I think we're the most fun watch in Underdog Best Ball right now. That's what our channel is. You're gonna have a fun time watching us. Sometimes we can get a little analytical. I think we give good game theory takes, but at the end of the day, we're going to make you laugh. So whoever it was that selected Velas Jones yesterday, seek help. Somebody did that. Was that on stream? Did somebody do that in one of my drafts? I didn't even see that. Is the music too loud, by the way? I feel like I was told 11 was a good volume. So let me know if it's too loud or if it's good. All right. 5 picks away. Watch Eric McAllister because of you. It might become a my guy. Yeah, that's another good one. Is he? Yeah, again, still a really low ADP. This is a guy you can get in the last round. I would highly suggest to draft Eric McAllister in the last round in your drafts. That maybe on this stream it's not going to work out because we've already shouted him out a couple times as a good last round click. But if you're drafting by yourself, yeah, I would highly suggest mixing in some Eric McAllister. TCU guy. He's going to get like the QJ tag because he wears number 1 and played at TCU. But yeah, I have 100% of McAllister through 20 drafts. See, so it's not even just me. Like Eric McAllister, he's a pretty big name for people that know ball. You know what I mean? If you know ball, if you know Eric McAllister, I feel like you know ball. So yeah, he's an X receiver, His route tree is a little limited, but he's a really good at what he does, like that big boundary type of deal. He would just go JMO. I don't mind that little division thing. Get lucky with a week 17 with Minnesota, even though that was this year's week 17. Let's go JMO. Let's go JMO. All right, ETN, McConkey off the board. I don't know why people love McConkey. Is it because Groman's gone and McDaniel's there? Maybe, I guess. Okay. Shit, this 20-second clock's always screwing me over. Panic click, Loveland. Oh my god, I forget. Why don't we have a 30-second option here? God damn it. Kyron's not the end of the world. It's fine. But fuck. Damn it. I was just trying to see, like, I was just trying to get familiar with the updated ADP, and I missed my click. I thought I had longer time too. I guess my internet connection is too good these days. I don't know. All right. That's fine though. Not the end of the world. HN, JJ, JMO, Kyron through 4 rounds here. Where'd Jeremiah Love go in this one? Yep, middle of the second. It's one to keep an eye on. I'm telling you. Thanks. You're welcome, man. You're welcome. Look at what's his name? Stranded Tuna. I feel like I recognize that name. Stranded Tuna going JT Bowers, Jacob Scatabo. No receiver. Don't need him, he says. Don't fucking need him. That's it. Arby's our king. Don't worry. Yeah, I guess so. Honestly, Kyron, like, he feels like, it's kind of about where he was going last year. A little bit later, actually. He's kind of like a middle third. Like a 2-3 turn guy, kind of that middle third round for BBM season. So, guess so. People like Ladd because Hayden was pushing the agenda that he was better than Neighbors at one point. I don't think that's true. Did anyone think that was true? Did he say that? He said that willingly? I mean, you could see it. McDaniel probably is a lot better than Roman, right? But correct me if I'm wrong. Wasn't Roman there in 24 too? When Ladd had that good season, he was, right? The old line sucked. Greg Roman OC. I'm pretty sure he was there in 24. Let me go to his Wikipedia here real quick. Yeah, 24 and 25. So he was the OC for Ladd that one year as well. I think the O-line just kind of made that, as soon as the O-line sucked, that whole offense really struggled. Which, the O-line's the backbone of every offense. Very rarely do you see good teams with subpar O-line play. You know what I mean? If you're a good team, your O-line's probably pretty good. Unless you're like the Chiefs. You have Mahomes. But other than that, like, look at Caleb. Grand new play caller in there. I get it. But like they made it a point to beef up that interior O-line. Like they went out and did it. And they ran the ball really good during the season. And, they were an OT away from, a DJ Moore lazy route away from a potential NFC championship game. So Dev saw you cooking from the 10 hole earlier. Canada in the house. What's going on, Charlie? Canada. Love Lab, but Hayden's tripping. I think someone said these were Hayden's ranks too, like originally. I don't know if that's true or not, but okay. 3 picks away. Yeah. Kyle's gonna continue to fall here. Damn it. I always want to get Makai Lemon. I need more Makai Lemon. I'm just like not in the spot to get him for some reason. I don't even know who's on the scouts by emo. Oh, it could be Charlie too. That would make more sense actually. Okay. Call me crazy. I was talking about this on stream last night. DK might be the best click in this of the receivers. Look what Mike McCarthy is like done. Like the wide receiver ones for Mike McCarthy have been pretty fucking good. Grant, I don't know who's playing QB, but like 5-6 turn DK is not that bad. It's really not that bad. I don't hate it at all. Like McCarthy, think about what he did with Adams. Granted, that's Devontae Adams. Like he did with CD. Granted, that's CD. But you get what I'm saying? Like, I feel like the pass game's always been pretty good under Mike. Under Big Mike. Now I don't know where to go. I need to figure it out because I'm not going to get fucking... Is it just Rome? Or is it Warren? I think it's Warren. I thought about Rome. Could have been a QB there. The QB, I don't know what to do with the QBs. What do you guys think? What do you guys think about the QBs? Like these rankings, right? Herbert's at 5, and he's been continuing to fall. He will not finish 5 by the time it's all said and done. Burrow's at 6. Get Dart at 7. Feels like a little aggressive, but I get it because of the rushing. He runs. He had 487 yards this year, 9 rushing touchdowns. I get it. I get that. Pretty good TD to interception ratio as well. Then you got T-Law. I mean, we saw what he did with the rushing this year too. Another 9 touchdowns on the ground. And he really got into a groove, the later in the season, more rapport he had with Liam Cohen, Then you got Hurts at 10, who's probably the best rushing guy out of any of them, except, he didn't rush as much this year. Tush Push didn't feel like it was as good as this year either, so there's some question marks there. You got Stafford, who's probably going to have a back thing. He's probably going to be out for training camp for some reason and come back and win MVP. Mahomes with the ACL. Who knows if he's back by week 1. So I think one of the sneaky values is Purdy, if I'm being honest. I think Purdy is a sneaky value. I think, this range of Purdy, Love, Goff, Mayfield, even Darnold in that range too. All guys we kind of liked going into this past season, but, for whatever reason, just didn't have the best of years. I thought Purdy would be higher because of the way he closed. With a bad O-line, with an injured ass team, I feel like Purdy has, he could be a top 10 quarterback easily, for sure, on a great offense. So we'll see. We'll see. All right. Through 6 rounds, we got Achane, Kyron, Justin Jefferson, J-Mo, DK Metcalf, and Tyler Warren. Glad to hear that. Glad to hear Purdy's that approved. Makes me feel better. Josh just kind of goes at the same spot he always does, that, kind of middle, beginning of the third. I still can't believe Rice goes in the 3rd round. I thought he would be, you'd think he'd be the number 1 faller, but he's not falling. Isn't he put it in the chat right now, because maybe I'm just not registering it. In the chat right now, put the percentage odds you think Rashee Rice is suspended any games this year. I think for me, it's probably 85. It feels a lot more likely he's going to get suspended than not getting suspended. There's been way less evidence in guys who've gotten suspended. I don't know. I don't love that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Mike's been told no suspension. That was David. What the fuck does Davis know? Yeah, very high chance, 100%. I know Davis is a Chiefs fan. I'm not in Davis's chat every day, but that feels like copium to me. He's not going to get suspended. Why not? What evidence do we say that he's not going to get suspended? I don't even think he's denied these claims, has he? Maybe he did. I don't remember. Allegedly again. This is all allegedly. These are claims. Addison's not. He won't. His charges got dropped. He's I heard he's trying to sue the people who arrested him. Addison won't. Addison's a dumbass. He has a high risk of doing something idiotic that's not related to he was trespassing at a casino or a bar. He got too drunk or something like that. It wasn't anything crazy for Addison, but he has a history of doing some dumb shit. So that's the only thing. It was he's kind of a risk just to do some tomfoolery. So I don't love that. I like Parker Washington. I cannot lie. I like Parker Washington. I just can't help myself. Who's that? I really like Surratt. I like him too. Okay, Pollard. Oh man, I just don't know. He had 1,000. He has the fakest 1,000 yards I've ever seen in my life. I like Parker. I kind of need some receivers here. QJ is fine too. I'm gonna go QJ actually. Hunter's back. That's not good for Parker. When Hunter was in, we didn't really see much of Parker at all. I don't know if that holds. That's a lot. There's 4 guys. They literally extended Jacoby. Travis Hunter might just be full-time defense. I don't know. Not full-time, but I don't know if he's a starter. I don't. So, okay, we have a Stafford Kyron thing. If we want to QB Mahomes, Darian. Maybe we just go Parker here. Let's go Parker here. Let's just go both of them. I think we can push quarterback. I think we're fine at RB for now. We have our tight end. Like, there's no running back in this range that speaks to me. Manungai, they could draft somebody or sign somebody. He's irrelevant. Tootin, he might be actually maybe that actually might be the one to be taking shots on. If ETN doesn't resign, Tootin actually might be the one to click. He is actually not a bad price for him. I maybe should have clicked him. Corum, cannot on a Kyron team. Chuba, Rico's gone, so maybe that's a good click. They definitely want to run the ball in Carolina. Jadarian, he does not catch passes. Rico, free agent. Jonah, who we just watched, fine. Woody Marks, and then kind of the cast of characters after that. Wait, the girl deleted everything because she was lying? What? I didn't see that. There's nothing a quick Google search will not tell us. Rashi Rice allegations. Let's just type that in, see what we get. Abuse. Did she just delete it, or did she say she was? I don't think. Yeah, I don't know if that's. I don't know if I want to touch that subject anyway, but fuck, I don't know. I don't know. Still, I think there's way too many question marks for Rashi Rice in the third round. I do. Way too many question marks. I don't love it. Look at Wandale going this high. I feel like Wandale's a trap pick. New play calling. They almost have to get another receiver in there because Neighbors is probably not going to start the year. I really don't think he starts the year. Like, I don't think Neighbors plays week 1. It's a bad knee injury. He had to wait for a long time for the swelling to go down to get the surgery. He was still on crutches like a couple weeks ago, which the Twitter doctors were telling me that's not good. He's not, it could be a multi-ligament thing, not good. And is he himself when he gets back out there? Granted, the medicine today's, 2026 is pretty good, but I don't know, man. I don't know. So it just feels like they have to draft somebody or sign somebody in New York. Harbaugh too. Yeah. If Rice is going in the second, third, what are you even gaining by taking on that risk? Just wait and draft him if no suspension. I 100% agree with that. I think it's a very smart way to look at it. I totally agree. Totally agree. Oh, Wandale's a free agent. See, these are the things. This is why we have the chat. Not Wandale. He's a free agent. Coming up 92 catches. Okay. That is good. That's good to know. So maybe he does go somewhere. Wandale to Atlanta? I say yes. The Falcons need another receiver. They got London. They got Mooney, who they can actually save $10 million by cutting. He's going to the last year of his deal. So I think Atlanta saved some money if they cut Mooney. Interested to see how the new coaching staff approaches that because he was so fucking bad last year. Okay, so maybe Wandale is draftable. Thank you, Chad, for keep holding me accountable. I appreciate that. I don't have all the answers. Okay. Stafford might be fine here. We got some Kyron. Okay. I want Brock though. I want Brock. Yeah, I want Brock. Brock's my guy. Is Juwan Jennings still down here? Yeah, he is. He could resign. Is this just a Purdy Jennings team? I kind of need an RB, though. That's the problem. We have 5 receivers. Can I stack? Where is Pearsall? Yeah, I think he was all the way up there. I cannot draft Pearsall at 88. He has played too few of games for me to fucking draft him. Yeah, I'm sorry. I will reach. I don't give a goddamn. I think the 10th round for Emmett Johnson is unbelievable. Like I said, there's no way I would ever draft Jonah Coleman over Emmett Johnson. Maybe if Jonah Coleman fell a bunch of picks, just to have the uniqueness, which isn't in the big board. The biggest thing is drafting, like you closing line value, all that stuff. How about I just get the best players on my fucking team? All right, I'll reach a couple rounds in the big board for Emmett Johnson when the combine hits and the big board's 25% filled, and then he runs in the 4.4s. He starts getting some steam. He gets the top 30 visit to the fucking whoever, right? And then he goes in round 8 or round 7. Seems pretty reasonable to me. So I'll take him in round 10 and be fine with it. He's the RB2 in this class. And it's not a debate for me currently. It's not a debate. He's the clear RB2. So I'm going to stick with my guns and draft my boy. He might be this year's Harvey. If there's any rookie running back that I'm going to have the most of, it's going to be Emmett Johnson. I do know that Jennings is a free agent. I did know that one. I just feel like I cannot see. I said this last night. I cannot see Juwan on a different team. I can't see it. I cannot see it. I can't see him on a different team. I don't know why. Like, he's going to get the most out of being on the Niners. Maybe he bag chases. I wonder how much money he'll command. But also, too, Daniel Jeremiah had his first mock draft come out today. I think let's just take a look at that real quick. I think it's always good to, kind of see what he's hearing. So, yeah, obviously got Mendoza at 1. Then, fantasy relevant. We don't have to go through all the other guys. But Jeremiah Love, he's got 8 to the Saints. Interesting there. I could also see him being a commie. That would be pretty crazy. Like, the Browns won't do it. You hope that the Giants are the fucking... Giants will not do it. I don't think Tennessee would do it. I think the first team is the commies who are at play there. You got Saints, Chiefs. And then the next one we got is Mekhi Lemon, first RB off the board, or receiver off the board. If Mekhi Lemon goes to the fucking Rams, that would be like if the Rams draft a receiver, which they definitely could, that's the fucking landing spot you want, is the Rams for any of these top receivers. Cardinal T to the Jets. Disgusting. Please God, I hope the Jets don't draft a wide receiver. That would not be good for fantasy. Jordan Tyson to the Panthers. Interesting. I will say, God is my witness. On Cody's stream, the way I have the receivers ranked right now is Lemon 1, Carnell Tate 2, Jordan Tyson 3, Denzel Boston 4. So me and Jeremiah seeing the board a little similarly. Just throwing that out there. Me and my boy Jeremiah. All right, we're almost on the clock here. Let's get a lock in. This guy's only got 1 QB. He has a Monra. Fuck, I want to get Goff. I can't imagine he passes on Goff here after ADP. That'd be awesome if he did. I just don't think he's going to. Okay, let's Kittle. I'm in on Kittle. I think Ayuk. I'm not sure. Okay, Brian Judy, Golden. Oh, Golden, man. All those Green Bay guys is Dubs a free agent? You guys know? I genuinely don't know. I just feel like Tyree. You know what? I'm gonna go off there. I have not drafted any Gainwell. He's a free agent after what he just did. I could totally see a team picking him up and him being good. He's still decently young too. He's not that old. I might draft Tyreek here. I cannot lie. I can't lie. I don't know if I have the strength not to draft Tyreek. I don't know if I have it in me. Any stacks? Not really. Oh, I hate it, but I'm doing it. I don't want to do that. I don't want to make a habit out of doing that. But I said it last night. I got clowned. I think it's worth a couple clicks. That's all I'm saying. I think it's worth a couple clicks, Tyreek. In round 12, I think it's worth a couple clicks. Let's just go leave it at that. Yes, okay. So Dubs is a free agent. Maybe that's better for Golden then. Maybe Golden wants to move there after. He had one fucking Golden. The Matthew Golden season kind of feels like Jameson Williams' rookie season, except Matthew Golden wasn't coming off a torn ACL. You know what I mean? So I don't know, but that last game was electric. Okay, let's finish this mock draft real quick. He's got Denzel Boston going to the Steelers. So 4 first-round receivers so far. And then Sadiq, 27 to the Niners. That actually wouldn't be that great for fantasy, I don't think. Unless they just use a ton of 12. But Kittle's going to be back eventually. And then that's the last one. That's the last. So we have four first-round receivers in his first mock draft. Jeremiah Love, and then Sadiq, and then obviously Mendoza. Obviously, we have a very, very, very long way to go in this draft process, but it's good. It's kind of a good jumping off point of reference. Again, guys, if we can get 40 likes on the live stream, we have 47 people watching. We'll rip a second draft, another big board draft. So make sure you go down there, drop a like on the live stream, drop a sub as well. 3,000 subs for a 24-hour live stream. We're almost halfway there. But I feel like after you hit a certain threshold, it gets easier to get subs. So I've been told. But yeah, the rookie receiver class is definitely the strong, like the selling point of this class. 100%. The rookie receiving class is really good. Just like names you got, like I can just list a ton of names who, like, you got a lot of day 3, like day 2, day 1, day 2 guys, a ton. You got, let me just name them off real quick. We got the top 4 that we just mentioned. So we got Lemon, Tate, Tyson, Boston. That's the top 4 in my order. You got Surratt from Indiana. You got Casey Concepcion, who I see a lot of people love from A&M, who actually just went off the board here. Jacoby Lane from USC. Cannot catch the ball, but when he does, it's electric. He had a lot of drops in his college career. You got Jeremy Bernard, my favorite player in the drafts. You got Zachariah Branch, who I'm not as high on, but he's kind of a name too. Omar Cooper Jr., another really good shout. I'm forgetting guys. Eric Singleton, who we mentioned earlier. Skylar Bell from UConn. He could be a top, like kind of like that Khalil Shakir type player. Am I missing other guys that I just did not say? I said Surratt. Said Boston. Let me see if I'm missing anybody. Chris Bell from Louisville. That's a good name. Yeah, so there's a lot of guys. Chris Bazell. Yeah, he's a good one from Tennessee. That's another good shout. And CJ Daniels. Yeah. So. And Antonio Williams, Clemson. I gotta watch him still. I haven't watched him. Antonio Brown's a sleeper. Yeah, you love to see it. Antonio Brown back. Oh, I would say. Yeah, Antonio Williams from Clemson. Yes, like kind of like I haven't watched him from some of the comps I've heard is like Parker Washington though. Slot demon. Kind of athletic though. Athletic ass slot dude. All right. Where are you guys drafting Ayuk? Because let me tell you right now, I have zero fucking idea. I have zero clue where to draft him. I don't know. I don't know where to draft him. I just don't know what to fucking do with that guy. Ugh. Like, I just feel like him getting, like, he has to get off the Niners, but like, all that guaranteed money he's got, because he just signed that deal. He just signed the fucking deal. So like a team's gonna have to take that on. Maybe the Niners just like want to get him the fuck out of there. They'll be like, give us a 4th, dude, and take some of it and pay some of his money, and you can have him. I don't know, man. I have not watched Ted Hurst, so I do not have an opinion. Okay, I'm drafting my guy right here. I'll scroll for him. Don't actually. Oh, he's there. I'll take him now. Take Singleton first. This guy could use an RB. I still think Singleton 13th is a pretty decent value, so I'll take him there. Just double QB. Do I reach on a QB? I have Brock. Do I need a QB? Many are asking. I refuse to reach that far for fucking JJ McCarthy. I refuse to. If you're new, haven't been around the channel, if you weren't here last night, or didn't catch really any of my rookie stuff, talk to Tower, all that stuff, Jeremy Bernard will be my most rostered player, I'm pretty sure, in the big board this year. All the pre-draft stuff, I can't get enough of the guy, man. I think he's better than a lot of the guys that are currently ranked ahead of him. I think he's going to get day 2 draft capital. We'll see, though. I just really like him. He was the best player on Alabama this year. Best player. Most consistent player. 3 drops his entire college career. Got on the field at Washington. So his sophomore year, he transferred from Michigan State to Washington. And so that this is 2023. And he got on the field, made pretty big plays in the college football playoff, playing behind, that's right, Rome Odunze, Jalen McMillan, and Jalen Polk, all who went top 3 rounds of the draft. So you tell me, man. And then he goes goes with DeBoer to Alabama, and he's like the most consistent piece there. Clutch plays, unbelievable yak, good route runner. Not great, but he's a good route runner. He might be the best yak guy in the class, though. That's the thing. I think he's the best yak guy in the class that I've watched, at least. People say Tyson. It's not. It's not Tyson. Bernard's better than Tyson yards after catch, for sure. In terms of making guys miss. Tyson doesn't make anybody miss. Yeah, grown-ass man. He's a lot like Lemon. He was ranked higher than Lemon, but he got hurt, and Klubnik got benched. You talking about Antonio Williams? Yeah. Well, Klubnik sucks. I'll have to watch Ted Hurst, though. I'll go back and watch some Ted Hurst. Okay. I feel like whether I took Singleton in the 14th, just to say it was the 14th round, I'm not going to make too big of a deal about that. But 14th round for Singleton's I think that's a good price for him. Because he's got more upside than every single one of these running backs right here. 100%. His upside is a lot higher than a lot of the guys who go ahead of him. We might have to watch him tomorrow, just so I feel like I'm not, because people there's a real crowd that does not like Singleton. Or they can't stand him. He's a little Trey Benson-y. I can't lie. But Travion Henderson is kind of like Singleton's just boom or bust. So is Travion. Travion is not this pure running back. He's not. He was never a 3-down guy at Ohio State. His best year was when they brought in Judkins to kind of take away, do more of that, in between the tackle style running. And Singleton's way bigger than I think Singleton can be a better player than Travion Henderson. I truly do. He catches a shit ton of passes. He is probably faster, if not just as fast as Travion and he's way heavier. So Trey Lance's brother Bryce at ESU, 17 touchdowns last year. Yeah, Cody, I haven't watched him. I heard he's an unreal deep threat. Cody said he's not drafting him this year. I haven't watched him though, but Cody off the schneid was out. I'm undecided on Singleton, so am I. I thought he was coming out last year and thought he was a second rounder in that class. Exactly. So how much are we going to penalize the 2025 year where he did get hurt as well? I don't know. We'll see what Atticus does here, because there's a guy that I kind of need. I kind of just have to take McCarthy here. This guy's got 3 quarterbacks though. I have a hard time thinking that he'll go. Is there somebody that I need here though? I don't think there's anyone that I absolutely 100% need. So let's just get McCarthy. That's fine. We don't have any Atlanta. I think Penix is going to play this year. I think his price is a little down there. McCarthy might not even play this year though, which is tough. Branch is fine. It might just be Penix. Get another quarterback. There's some other guys down here that are fun. How about we haven't even talked about this yet. How about Shedeur in the Pro Bowl? I thought it was a fucking joke when I saw it. They're like, I thought I got sentelled. Who's that guy? The fake Giants beat reporter guy, Wesley Steinberg or something like that. I thought I got sentelled. Holy shit! I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. Let's see, what are we looking at? Yeah, he ran only one route in his highlights, but it worked. Yeah, for Trey. Yeah, that's what I heard about Bryce Lance. That's what I heard. That is what I heard. Casey Concepcion is like A&M's best player. Some NFL team is going to fall in love with him. I think so too. I think he's a good player. I'll tell you what, he wasn't that good in that Miami game. He muffed like 2 punts, but a lot of that going around. Just ask the Rams. How much Penix will PPR Tyler have at his ADP? Probably a good amount. Sometimes I just can't help myself. Sometimes I just can't help myself, man. Should we play the clip? I mean, we have it. We might as well. I'm working on a new Coker clip, by the way. I haven't made. I haven't uploaded it to StreamYard yet, but I do have it made. It's like the reporters asking Coker in the locker room. She's like, anything to say to the cokeheads? I have it. Should I upload it here real quick? Because I do. It's gonna take me a minute. Because I got to convert it to a fucking MP4, and I got to upload it to Google Drive. It's a whole thing I have to do just to get it on fucking StreamYard. I'll do it real fast though. It is made, so it'd be fun to debut that on the stream. If you missed the intro too, we have a brand new intro. Like only like a couple of the same clips. I couldn't get rid of the Bijan run, and I couldn't get rid of the Kyle Pitts thing that's on there as well. So let's download that, and then you gotta go get that from the files. Oh, hey, she says, you got anything for the cokeheads? All right, and let's put that to Google Drive. Actually, I might be able to get this on the StreamYard fairly fast. Oops, that's not it. That's not it. Okay. Again, if you haven't already, go like the live stream. 40 likes. We're going to do another draft. We are currently at 36. So a couple more likes. We're ripping another draft, another big board. So make sure you stick around. Make sure you stick around. Okay. Let me go to my drive here. Is this it? Here it is, yeah. Let's download this son of a gun. And upload it. Okay. All right, come back around to us. All right, here we go. You guys ready? I don't have Coker, but here we go.
You got anything for the cokeheads?
I hope they're watching.
I boosted the volume on that because you can barely hear the reporter. So hopefully that volume didn't just... That was loud as hell in my ear, though. I can't lie. So hopefully I didn't just kill it. Hopefully there's no headphone users out there. I forgot I boosted the audio on that one. I was going to take the boosted audio and then from the locker room clip and then make it a little less loud on that beat drop. But she's like, you got anything for the cokeheads? Just keep watching. Okay. Let's lock in. I love Eli Stowers. Vandy, go watch his film. Hot take. This is a hot take. And I'm not tight end whisperer. I promise you I'm not the tight end whisperer. Oh, thank God. If I had to give a hot take, I think Stowers might be better than Sadiq. Arrest me. Again, I'm not the tight end whisperer. Take that with a grain of salt. I fucking love Stowers. Watching that guy, he feels like a more natural pass catcher. I can't lie. He feels like that's a guy who I could definitely see averaging, 7 targets a game. Taylor feels... I think we just go with Taylor. Tunges is kind of fun, too. Let's go with Taylor. All right. Will you make an Algier clip when he becomes the RB1 on another team? 100%. I'll be drafting the shit out of Tyler Algier. It's gonna be kind of sad to see him go though. I just think like he. Again, I don't have to knock on wood because they're not playing right now. He's never fumbled his NFL career. Not one fumble. I don't even think it's like a fumble loss. Like I don't even know if he's fumbled the ball in general. He's played what? 4 years? He was because Bijan just finished year 3 and it was the year before Bijan. So right? Bijan just finished year 3? Yeah. That sounds right. He was the year before Bijan, and Bijan finished year 3. So 4 years, no fumbles, 1,000 yards that rookie year after not even starting really. That was the Cordero Pat, dude. I still have a Cordero Patterson Falcons jersey. I fucking love Cordero. I loved Cordero when he was on the Falcons. My goat. Thoughts on the squad through the 18 drafting from the 9 hole. Let's check it out. We got James Cook, Genty, T-Mac, Loveland, Caleb. So we got a little Chicago thing going on there. Love to see that. Jerry Rice in the 6th round there. Trevor Lawrence, Myers, Dowdle, Strange. Nice little Jag stack. Bryce Young with his T-Mac. It's good. AD, Kobe Lane, Zachariah Branch, Damon Claiborne. I'm not there on Damon Claiborne. I don't know how he. I don't know. I'm just not there on him personally, but I could be wrong. Jalen Knoll and Max Clare. I like the team. It's a lot better stacked than mine is. The only stack I have right now is fucking JJ. JJ might not even be fucking playing. So it's a lot better stacked than mine. Good job, Travioli, getting Eric McAllister. That's a good shout. Props to you. All right, I'm just taking a look here. Okay. There's a tweet that I want to pull up. I forget who. Yeah, I know who tweeted it. I'll pull it up after I draft because there's a guy that I want to draft. I forgot. Yeah, Malachi Fields, Notre Dame. I haven't watched him. Anybody know anything about Malachi Fields? I know he's a Notre Dame guy, but I don't know much about him other than that. Did a draft with Mr. Candles. Had to flex my boomer love. Started out with 4 RBs. Love to see that. Do stacks even matter? Who really knows? Who really knows? Just get lucky and win it all. Yeah. I don't think a Brock Sherman didn't have a Brock Purdy stacked, or like the guy didn't hit his lineup. Did he have Jawan? I forgot if he had Jawan on that team or not. I don't remember. Look at Mumfield getting some love. What's going on, Charles? GM, how we doing? Okay, there's a guy that I really want right here. It's a receiver. This guy's got 8. I'm really hoping he doesn't take him. Okay. I think Omar Cooper Jr. this late is fucking ridiculous for a couple reasons. After this next clip, I'll show you the tweet that I was looking at. All right. I'm going to see Mike's gotten up here. I like Mike Washington. He's kind of who I've been clicking in the last round. I'm mixing some Jamari Taylor, some Randall. Look, Randall got up there too. Is Pacheco the worst shout, though? I feel like he's probably playing somewhere. Najee? BBG drafted Najee today. I'm going to go Najee. BBG drafted. I'm standing with my brother. BBG. Let's go Najee. Okay, here's the clip that I saw. If you follow me on Twitter, you know that I really respect this guy's work. He puts a lot of time into a model he has, and you're like, oh, another model, Tyler, like analytics, all that stuff. Fair. You watch the video, watch him explain it, and then kind of go from there. He has a pretty good hit rate on some of this stuff, so I really like the work that he does. So I'm gonna shout him out again. It's Corey from the Fantasy Stock Exchange. His model, wide receiver 2 upside prospect, which is just like a tier in his model in the FSC wide receiver model, who didn't get drafted in round 1 or 2. Franklin, DK, Godwin. Those are 3 pretty good receivers. Currently projected 75th overall, Omar Cooper Jr. And Omar Cooper Jr. is a fun watch on tape too. So, yeah, I don't think he should be 80 picks from Surratt either. Cooper's he's definitely a different receiver than Surratt as well. So I really like Omar Cooper. If he's there, he's kind of in that like Eric Singleton thing where if he's there in the 20th, 19th round, 18th round even, I think you just take him. Because I think he could run a good 40, steam up boards, all that stuff. So Omar Cooper Jr., good shout. Let's recap the team. And then did we get the 40 likes? We're at 30. We're at 39. We need one more like for a second draft. So go down there, drop a like if you haven't. Let's recap the team. Brock Purdy, J.J. McCarthy, Michael Penix, Devon Achane, Kyron Williams, Emmett Johnson, Kenneth Gainwell, Nicholas Singleton, and Najee Harris. I like that running back room a lot. J.J., J-Mo, DK, QJ, Parker Washington, Tyreek, Jeremy Bernard, Omar Cooper Jr., Warren, Stowers, and Taylor. I feel like we got a really good mix of rookies in here. Like, not too many, but, just enough, I feel like. Just enough. All right. Let me give this a refresh. I'm going to be stickler on the likes this year. I swear to God I am. All right. We got 41 likes again. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Let's hop in another big board. And let's hop in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. All right. Yeah. Pretty empty lobby, so pretty good opportunity to get in if you want to. We are drafting in the big board. Come draft with us. All right, who do we got? QC, Travioli, Jay Loading's back, King PPR is back. Foosball. Lee, I don't even know. Is it Legia? I always call you Legion, but I know that's not right. It's like Legix. I'm gonna just call you Legion. Hopefully that's not your last name or something. I apologize. But are you talking about Surratt or Sinnott? Is Sinnott not gonna pop off this year? Sinnott's not popping off this year. No fucking way. So. All right. That box you closed. If you click the X, if you click the box instead of the X, you'll never see it again. If you click the box instead of the X. Okay. That's good to know. Because I always get that box and it kind of pisses me off. I'll do it next time. All right. I will set a like goal for a third draft. We're at 4. Let me refresh it real quick again. We're at 39. How the fuck we went down? We're at 4. If we're at 40-ish right now. If we get to, let's say 65. 65. We'll do a third draft. Third draft for 65 likes. So go down there, drop a like. Drafting at 6 this time. I like 6. 6 is a good spot because I feel like there's a real tier break between CD and JT. Just me personally. I feel like there's a clear top 6 in my mind. JSN or CD. I'm fine with either one. I don't know if I have any CD yet. I'm being honest. Got it. Legix. 13th Legion. Oh, okay. So, yeah, Legion's great. Hey, Jason at 6? Fuck yeah. I'm in on that. I mean, you know what my thought? Just like Anthony Edwards. Pull up Anthony Edwards' comment on this. Those are my thoughts. There you go. We will not be making any. This is not a political program. Not a political program. I mean, you say you're as an MN guy. Okay. So you're saying you were a Minnesota guy. It's crazy. I mean, I live like pretty close to everything. So like 10 minutes from both kind of like the major incidences. There's supposed to be another like march on this Friday. So I don't know. I'll be at school, so won't be there. I'm thinking about just, I have 2 personal days for work. Maybe I shouldn't say this on the internet, but I'm going to say it anyway. It's a personal day. I can do the fuck I want. I might just take off Super Bowl. I've never taken off Super Bowl Monday before. I always hear everyone taking like, oh yeah, Super Bowl Monday is like the most like, called in sick to work day of the calendar. I think I might do it. I have 2 personal days. Might as well use one of them. And I got like 10 sick days left. I have 11 days where I low-key don't have to work. So I don't know. That'd be kind of fun. God, that Super Bowl last year was so bad. Last year's Super Bowl was depressing. All right. I don't have any George Pickens yet. I might play the ADP game just because I got a little bit of a fall on JSN. I don't know how much that matters, though. I was going to take Jeremiah Love. This is a good opportunity to draft Saquon. They still don't have an OC, which is kind of crazy. Let's go Saquon. It's kind of hard to get some running backs you love later. I kind of like starting with a running back or two in the first couple of rounds because I think you can I think there's actually some good receiver value. Like a lot of there's gonna be a lot of landmines, but I think there's equally gonna be just as much like guys who kind of hit at their ADP. You know what I mean? So something to keep in mind. But yeah, what's going on with the Eagles OC search? Eagles offensive coordinator search. Well, how's that going? Let me look here. 7 hours ago. Let me see what this has to say. They interviewed the Dolphins OC, Frank Smith. Okay. It's good to know. Yeah, I saw Declan Doyle. They requested the Bears OC, but he didn't do anything. The Eagles interviewed Matt Nagy. Oh, fuck. Matt Nagy would be probably worst case scenario. Brian Dable not interested in Eagles. Mike McDaniel's going to the Chargers. Eagles adding... Yeah, Bobby Slowick's not doing it. Josh Grizzard, there's no way he gets the shot. I feel like a lot of the top names are kind of not on the board anymore. I don't know. I don't love that. Okay. We got Saquon, we got JSN. I'd be fine just going Josh, honestly. Or T. One of the two. I'm Josh or T. I think I'm Josh. I haven't drafted Josh yet. I know that for a fact. Let's go Josh Allen. Don't overthink it. Could Joe Brady be the Eagles OC? They're going to get a new head coach. If it's an offensive guy, Joe Brady's hiring. He might get hired as the Bills head coach. But if he doesn't, that feels like such a good, like Joe Brady go to the Eagles, get a head coaching job. That feels pretty like in the realm of possibility to me. I think if Frank Smith is the OC, that's probably a good thing for the Eagles. I think Joe Brady might be like one of the better ones, just from look at the year we just saw James Cook have on the ground, right? At least for Saquon. And then after that, who are you like pumped about? You're like, oh yes, he's the Eagles OC. I will say, for a dude that was hired to be an offensive guy, Nick Sirianni, he hasn't done a great job. Like, the Eagles fans are going to be mad at me. I'm just saying, like, I think I've heard some other like Eagles fans talk about it. Like, it's supposed to be his offense. So when the offense fucking sucks, it's kind of hard to blame it on your OC. Because you're an offensive guy. It's not like you're a CEO guy or a defensive guy, right? You're not a Harbaugh. You're not a Tomlin. You're not either Harbaugh, really. You know what I mean, dude? Like, it's kind of like you're an offensive guy. You're supposed to be an offensive guy, at least. So maybe you should figure out the fucking offense. But what do I know? What do I know? Not a lot. Many are saying. I go Smith. Because Hurts goes kind of late where you can kind of justify going Allen Hurts. You can kind of do it. It's actually not that bad of a deal. I have no idea what to do with these three rookie running backs. I have zero fucking clue. Quite literally zero clue what to do with them. I have no idea. I actually might not go Smith. I might go. I have not clicked any Tyson. I don't think I clicked any Tate either. Ugh. Panic click Smith. God damn it. They always get that. Panic click always gets me. That's a really good range right there. It's a really good range. Sirianni, just an overgrown babysitter. When I heard when Arthur Smith decided to ruin Jeremiah Smith, the Eagles lost all their candidates. Yeah. I think I might be in the minority. I like Arthur Smith. Do I think he's the best OC in the world? No. I think he gets a little more shit than he deserves, though. I do. I can't lie. Call me crazy. I thought he did a decent job this year. Who's like the sick fucking talented guys that he has to work with? Okay, you got DK. Yeah. You got 3-year-old Aaron Rodgers, a final line, a bunch of tight ends. Your wide receiver 2 is fucking like Marquez Valdes-Scantling and Calvin Austin. And you got a couple nice running, but you got Gainwell, you got Warren. They're in the playoffs? Playoffs? I don't know, man. I think he did a fine job. I do. He's never had a good quarter. And the one time he had good quarterback play was Ryan Tannehill. Because Lord knows he never had it on the fucking Falcons. His quarterbacks were second to last year Matt Ryan, Desmond Ridder, and Mariota. A little Heineke sprinkled in there as well. I don't know, man. I might change my Twitter name to Arthur Smith Defender. I don't know. I really want Carnell Tate. If Jay Loading takes Carnell Tate, I'm gonna be pissed. I can't lie. Maybe I shouldn't have said anything before he clicked, but I said it. Because I wanted a rookie receiver on this team. I shouldn't have said shit. God damn it. God damn it. Harvey, come on down. I don't want to obsessively swear, so I'm gonna mute my mic for a minute just to kind of, describe how I feel. If you get it out. RJ Harvey, great player. Great player.
Stretch my hands to you.
Life like this is what your life like. Try to live the life right.
So I need to update all these clips because I got all the college ones. I don't know. Arthur Smith is a fine OC. Fancy people just don't like him because he doesn't concentrate touches. That's literally exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is. '20th round Harvey. Those were the days. Who was there? Who was there, chat? Which one of you guys were there? Unreal, man. Unreal. Can Def tell everything you just said? Fellow pot. You can't, dude. No shot. Not possible. Not possible. If we do a third draft, I'm getting a beer. 65 likes for a third draft. We are currently at 47. So, 18 away? My college degree would tell me that we're 18 likes away. Doable. Only in the round 6. So go down there, drop a like, drop a sub as well. Again, guys, 3,000 subs. We're doing a 24-hour live stream. I don't want to do it. We were 50 subs away from one last year. I said 1,500 subscribers and I would do it. And, you guys finished 50 away. It's not my fault. That's your fault. I was so happy we didn't get there, though. I can't lie. I was so fucking happy we didn't get there. I did not want to do it. I wanted nothing to do with it. Nothing to do with it. Okay. I'm going receiver. It's not... Fucking Christ. Parker Washington, 66. It's Harrison or it's Boston. Let's live a little. Let's go Denzel. I really like Denzel Boston. I love Denzel Boston. I think he's the man. I think he's the absolute man. I'm going to get a beer. 2 seconds. All right. Cheers, everybody. Who's drinking on a nice little Monday? Who says no? Yes. Yes. Trying to lose some weight, but those mountains are blue. I just, don't know how much self-restraint I'm really going to have. Okay, so we have an interesting situation here. We might have to draft Jalen Hurts because we have Saquon and we have Devontae Smith. We don't need to. We certainly might. 2 QBs before round 10 doesn't feel great. I can't lie. I think Fannin is severely overpriced, and that's coming from one of the biggest Fannin guys pre-draft last year. He feels very overpriced. I have to take BTJ. I just don't know how I don't take him. Warren feels good too. Free agent. Kind of need a receiver though. Let's go BTJ. Hit him with the Gritty would have done it. Gritty would have 100% drafted. I mean, we didn't have the opportunity to go Hurts, but kind of happy we didn't because I may have done it. What's the deal with fucking Brian Thomas? He's too good to be. I guess he had a lot of drops last year though. What is his deal? Did he just have a fluke run with Mac Jones? Is that what it was? Because it's kind of crowded there. Granted, the offense is a lot better now, but it feels kind of crowded in Jacksonville. I can't lie. I don't know, man. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I do like the start, though. I'm a fan. Josh Allen, Saquon, Harvey, JSN, Devontae Smith, Denzel, and BTJ. Yeah, Gainwell's a free agent. That's what I meant. I knew. Yeah, I knew that. If that's not what I said, then I apologize. I just meant like Gainwell's a free agent, so Warren will have the backfield to himself. Maybe him and Caleb, duking it out. All right. It doesn't really make sense to go double Jacksonville with Jacoby because Lawrence is already gone. I feel like Dak's a good price. I don't have any Cowboys, but that can get lucky on a rookie maybe. Who knows if they re-sign Pickens or not. Kind of want to buy Shaw, I can't lie. Pittman, with Pierce being a free agent, I feel like he's just it's highly unlikely he's back on the Colts. You know, I feel like Pittman's kind of like one of the guys there. It's Pittman and Pierce, Downs. Pittman might have like more of a strangle, and then AD's gone too. Goat. So, yeah, I think we go Pittman. We're good at RB. We don't need an RB right now, I don't think. It was that commercial with T-Law and Hunter that did him in. Yeah, probably. Fannin finished 10-6. I know Fannin finished 10-6. I'm more projecting forward. Do we think the new play caller, whoever the fuck that is, like, A, is going to be as good as Stefanski? Most definitely not. Do we see the Browns have had 3 or 4 coaches say, nah, I'm fucking good. I don't want to coach there. We just saw Grant Udinsky, the 30-year-old kid from Jacksonville. I say kid like he's older than me, but still, 30-year-old from Jacksonville, OC for them. Not even the play caller. Interview for that job. He was like one of their finalists. Say, I'm gonna pass on coaching for the Browns. I'm actually gonna go back to the Jags and not even call plays. Like, I just don't know if a guy's gonna go in there and even just use Fannin the way he was used last year. You know, he's a good talent. Yes, talent usually wins out. But are we sure he's not going to just like, I don't know who's playing quarterback. Maybe to get more. There's a lot of questions. I feel like Fannin kind of, I'm not saying he's undraftable. I really do not like his price, though. And that's, again, coming from I just think his situation could be all-time bad next year. Literally, it could be all-time bad. Could also be a good thing because he just fed the ball a shit ton of times, though, as well. Okay. None of these QBs make sense. I could go Kincaid. I don't hate that, actually. Reed, Booty, Marks, Coker. Let's go Kincaid. Running back, why? Nah, I think it'll be a running back in the next 12 picks that I like. So, Kincaid's fine. Oh, and I have Allen. Fucking duh. Yeah, Kincaid's a great pick there. Hell yeah. Totally forgot I had a quarterback. Yeah, no one has taken the Raiders' job either. You're right. But I don't know. At least the Raiders, like, Raiders are just, they got a better PR team. Brady's there, you know? Brady's there. Everything's fine. Except their roster's probably worse than the Browns. That's fair. The Raiders have better offensive weapons, though. Their O-line's probably the worst in the league, which, again, we have said it's not good. But we got Genty, got Bowers, kind of need a receiver. I don't know. I'm just saying from an offensive perspective, are we sure Fanning can just repeat what he did? He had a really fucking good year. Really good year. I'm skeptical. That's all I'm saying. I'm very skeptical. All right. There is a lot of first overall rookie quarterback, yeah, versus Shedeur. Who's a better QB, Shedeur or Mendoza? Honestly, if you ask that on Twitter, it might be 70% Shedeur. Oh, man. Okay. Can we get the Coke? I really want the Coke. Talk to me nice. Hope the Panthers draft a receiver so I can get Coker later. I will be drafting Jalen Coker here. Woody Marks. Not a bad click. The only running back is Mixon coming back? Probably not. Let's go Jalen Coker. And oh yeah. We have a clip for that.
You got anything for the cokeheads?
You know, I hope they're watching.
Dog. That's a grown ass man right there. It's you know what? It kind of like it feels good to be right about Coker. I wasn't right from a best ball perspective, but the fact that he's going in round 10 right now, who was right? Who was right? Tell me who was right. Like the process was, I had good process. Last round Coker every time I can. That feels like good process. Considering he's going in round 10 next to Romeo Doubs and Jaden Reed. The process was right. Unfortunately, he didn't kill it during the best ball season. A couple touchdowns on the stretch that kind of helped. See what he did in the fucking playoffs, man. Week 18 even. He was good in week 18 too. And then that playoff game, I was right. That's when I don't victory lap a ton. Some may disagree on that. Fuck you for drafting Emmett Johnson. I knew he wasn't going to fall back to me. I can't. It's maybe like the first draft I haven't got Emmett Johnson. No. What a great opportunity, though. It lets me get some Woody Marks or Katron Allen. People love Katron, and I don't. I get like Michael Carter vibes. Woody Mark, like, am I missing? Why is he? No one, unless they draft or sign someone, which they could, obviously. Mixon's dead. Chubb is gone. I'm going Woody Marks. Am I missing something with Woody Marks? Is there like something I'm forgetting? Like, obviously they could sign somebody and it's not great, but even then, like RB2, it's kind of that RB2 range anyway. You know, and he's kind of good. Injury 10 Marks, but he's kind of good. I don't mind Katron. Yeah, I like Katron, but I always like Carter. He's not good at football. We talking about Katron or Marks? Is that what we're talking about with Marks? Am I missing something with Marks? He's not good at football. That would be a bad. Something that's 100% valid. If he's not good. Marks, got it. Yeah, I don't know. Kind of need an RB there, though. Katron is falling, so we could just maybe grab him anyway. Aaron Jones, he's a free agent. I think. Pretty sure he's a free agent. Let me double check on that. Pretty sure he is, though. Aaron Jones, free agent? Question mark? Oh, Aaron Jones is not a free agent. 2-year extension. So he's back in Minnesota. What is his contract, though? Can they get rid of him is a better question. Aaron Jones contract. What is his contract? Because it was not that good this year. I don't know where else he's going to go, though. His cap hit is 14. Oh, yeah. They could save $8 million by cutting him. Yeah, they could save $8 million. Oh, post. Yeah, $8 million. If they trade him, it's $10 million. But if no one's going to trade for him, I don't think. They save $8 million if they cut him. Well, that might be a good deal. That could be a good deal. Save 8 and the thing with the Vikings, this is actually probably very noteworthy, and we should go over it on here as well. I'll pull it up after my pick. I haven't taken a single share of Sadiq yet, but around following him, I don't love his price, but I'd be interested in 12th round Sadiq. I think is, it's worth a click. Let's see if King PPR fucks me again. All right, he does. That's fine. Let's do an indie thing. I kind of like Spears. I can't lie. I kind of have enough receivers. Mark. Let's go, Mark. Last second. Likely is going to be gone. Mark could just have a 12 touchdown season. KC, how do you say his name? Casiro? Gonna sign Najee to stupid money guaranteed. Yes, All right, here. This is what I want to show. Projected cap space for teams this year. So the Vikings are they're in the hole for 37 mil right now. So it may they're going to have to make some moves. So I think Hawkinson's going to be a cap casualty. I could totally see Jones being one too. The other one I've heard was Jonathan Allen. He hasn't been that good last year either for the money they signed him to. So they're going to have to probably make a couple moves and decide to get $8 million off your books for Aaron Jones. I mean, his cap hit this year is $14.8 million. That's not great. Not great at all. So, just, something to keep an eye on. But Tennessee has a bunch of cap room. Raiders do. We'll see if Brady can get anyone to go there. The one that fucking Seahawks. Are we fucking kidding me with the goddamn Seahawks? Rams too. Bengals finally got some money. And you got to think who's not, do they have anyone big they need to resign? The Bengals have everyone locked up pretty much that they've signed. Feels like the Rams do as well. Seahawks do. Darnold's not. He's got 2 years left. I think he signed a 3-year deal. Chargers, they kind of got their guys locked up as well. Rams have 2 firsts as well. Fuck. That is true as well. Very true. So I don't know. Okay. I refuse to draft Jerry Jeudy. I don't think I can get behind that. There was fucking Bernard. God damn it. You sons of bitches. Okay. Let's see what Jay Loading does here. We have some QB outs. I usually like to go 3 here. I think we just go Darnold. I know I don't have any Darnold JSN. Probably feels dumb not to have that. So let's go a little Darnold. That's fine. But yeah, the cap stuff is interesting for sure. Falcons got some good money too. I feel good about that. They'll save money on the Kirk thing too, which is good. And then I think they can also cut Mooney. That could be a surprise one that many people aren't too locked in on. Is it gonna fucking pop up here? Guess not. Darnell Mooney. Sorry. There we go. So Darnell Mooney has an $18 million cap hit, They save 7. Or let's see if it's post June 1. Do they save more? They save 11 mil for a post 6-1 release. So that's pretty sick. That feels pretty. I mean, that's a good amount of money. 11 mil. Otherwise, you got to pay him 18. So interesting. Yeah, Cousins is gonna be. He's gonna be cut. This is like a weird. Like they came to like a negotiation, basically being like he'll be a free agent at the start of the new year. That's like it's a weird thing they did, but like he could also just sign back with the Falcons. But he's on a new like whatever he does is gonna be a new deal. So if the Falcons did re-sign them, like it's gonna be like backup, bridge QB money, not the fucking 50 million you're supposed to fucking get from us. Jones is interesting. He's fallen this far. I feel like Dobbins, man, he could totally sign somewhere. Tucker, I feel like Rashad White like is posting shit on Twitter. He's good as gone. I like Tucker. I'm gonna go Sean Tucker. I think he's a good click. I think he's a good click. Is James Conner getting cut? You know what? I actually have not looked at James Conner's contract in this year yet. So let's pull that up right here. James Conner. Let's see. Okay, James Conner. They save 7 mil. Yeah, they save 7 mil if they cut him. 7.5 million for a guy that, what was his injury again? An ankle, right? James Conner had an ankle? I forget exactly. Do you guys? Here, it's right here actually. Yeah, ankle. Season-ending ankle injury. I mean, even if JK's back on the Broncos, I think that's a 14th round JK on the Broncos is good. Would make sense. I do have Harvey though. Still not bad though. Tucker is a restricted free agent, but they'll most likely keep him for nothing. I think so too. As far as trying to find high route participation wide receiver twos like Ellison. Michael Wilson, I'm guessing what you meant. Michael Wilson, Alec Pierce, etc. They Atlanta opposite London seems promising. Yeah, Atlanta kind of needs another receiver for sure. Okay, we got Barner, Kamara. Kamara's just gonna be a saint, and they could be like kind of a sneaky fun offense this year. You know what I mean? And I kind of need a running back, and 15 round Singleton. Come on, what are we doing? I thought he would have been gone by now. Thank God I saw him there. Yeah, I'm just gonna take him. I can't. I think he's the RB. He could be the RB3 in this class. He could be a day 2 pick. I think he's got a good chance of being a day 2 pick. A very good chance, just because of the size speed. Someone with that size, that speed, someone's gonna fall in love with him. And the pass catching. He fucking catches a shit ton of passes. Kamara's not a free agent. They just continue to sign him. Right? Let's look at Kamara's contract here. It's always fun. Big board season every year. It's like, what's his contract again? Yeah, because they just he just signed a when was that? Yeah, in 2024. Oh, so this is the last year of his extension. I thought that was just okay. This is his last year. I thought they just re-signed him. I must be tripping. Okay. So they say post June 1st release, 8.5 million they're saving. Save 11 mil if they trade him. They could trade him. Save some more money. Would the team want to take that on though? Who knows? Okay. So that's one too. And it feels like Kamara has I think Kamara on the right team, he could be fantasy viable. Is he gonna, break slates like he used to? Maybe not. But I don't know. I feel like he doesn't have a ton of miles on the legs. He refused to trade last year. Even if he's on the Saints, I think he's a fine click in round 15 or 16. I do. I think he's fine. He's not great, but if he's on the team, he's the most talented running back still. It's like, who's taking his spot? Who's taking his snaps? Devin Neal? Estime? I don't think so. Well, they could draft or sign someone, but 20, in round 16, I'm taking him if he's here. If it's not him, I don't know who it's going to be. Okay, Kamara it is. Kamara. Kind of a weird ass running back room. It's a really weird one. It's visually looking at that. It's very weird RB room. Good team so far. Let's recap it. We got Josh Allen, Sam Darnold, Saquon, Harvey, Marks, Tucker, Nicholas Singleton, and Alvin Kamara. We're probably done at RB. And then we got JSN, Devontae Smith, Denzel Boston, BTJ, Michael Pittman, Jalen Coker, Kincaid, Andrews. Got our Seattle stack. Got our Buffalo stack. I guess it's a pretty good team so far. Not really, we don't really need anything. Very balanced build so far, so I feel good about it. I get more 25 Aaron Jones vibes from 26 Kamara. That's fair. I don't, I'm not taking Kamara saying it's a smash pick, What do you think about Trey Benson? Could he stay healthy and maybe they cut Connor? So I feel like there's just so many guys that are like eligible to be cut this year. Like last year, I feel like it was like, we'll see. Or like there's like a couple guys, but I feel like this year, a lot of guys who like could really just change a backfield or change a receiver room. Like what if Mooney gets cut and they draft or sign somebody and the wide receiver 2 in Atlanta on a pretty good offense? QB TBD, but like whoever it's going to be, I think it's, decent with Stefanski. So I don't know, man. We'll see how that all plays out. I want receiver. I don't know who. I truly don't. I think I'm gonna kind of stick with my own advice here. I'm just gonna draft Cooper now. I think he could be really good. Whether it's around 17 or around fucking 20, I don't think it really matters that much. These guys continue to fall. You can get Mooney around 19 these days. So I'm not gonna do anything crazy. All right, like I said, we got 65 likes for a third draft. We're at 52, so 13 more likes. If you want a third draft, go down there, drop a like on the live stream. Make sure you drop a sub too. 3,000 subs, 24-hour live stream. Favorite player ADP right now? I think I have like 80. Mike Evans. Damn. It's Emmett Johnson. I think, or Jeremy Bernard. I wish Jeremy Bernard's ADP is actually a little lower. I thought it'd be a little lower, but it's Emmett Johnson right now. By far my favorite player ADP. He's got to be my most drafted player. Oh god, my beer's hitting tonight. Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of people say Laporta. Porta's a good one. Tucker Kraft's a good one. What's the injury deal with Kittle? Do we think he's like out for like a majority of the season? I feel like Achilles isn't as bad as it used to be. 24-hour stream to start the new year already. Imagine. Pretty crazy. I was thinking about that actually. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, how nuts would it be if you just did a 24-hour live stream to kick off like, the big board. I don't want to commit to anything. I was thinking about doing it for BBM, but like now, like when BBM drops, but now I want to do it when the puppy is out. You know what I mean? So I don't want to draft for 24 hours and then draft just BBMs. That's a lot of money. Okay, see, I said money would be there. Okay, tight end. Oh, PPR. Please let me get Stowards again. Yeah. Come on. Yes. See you later, Charlie Kirk. See ya. That was not. You get it. That was so funny. Dude, Stephen A has been on, like, Stephen A is finding, like, he's kind of digging into that bag a little bit recently. He's said some crazy fucking shit. He had the Charlie Kirk thing, which was hilarious. And then, did you guys see what he said today? Motherfucker goes up on First Take. I say it's in all seriousness. Ryan Clark should have got a head coaching interview from the Steelers. Ryan Clark might be the worst person that ESPN employs. Ryan Clark is so bad. I cannot stand Ryan Clark. He is so bad. He says the craziest shit. He's like the Kendrick Perkins of what Kendrick Perkins is to NBA coverage. Ryan Clark's kind of like that for the NFL coverage. Oh my God, he's infuriating. Yeah, he's so bad. What is ESPN? All right. 3 picks away. We got 2 clicks left, so we're probably looking at a receiver quarterback. I think we're kind of fine with Allen Darnold. We don't have any at all. Could Kirk be a Colt? Probably not. He's probably not on any of these teams. But, in the big board, I don't know if that matters. Kind of just want some. I just don't think Ty Simpson's going to play this year. So I'm not. Rodgers is really the one where it's like he could just be back. And then, he's probably going, around 15 if he's back? Tua? Is Tua just done? I think I go Tua. I wait. Let's go receiver first. I hate doing it. I hate doing it. But here's the thing. If he doesn't get cut, which I don't know if he will. He might. I don't think he will. He's the best case scenario. He's still the wide receiver 2 for the Falcons. And I get it. You're like he was the wide receiver 2 for the Falcons last year. Broke his collarbone. It's kind of the only defense I have because he didn't do fucking anything last year. Not a fucking thing. Fuck. Who was Eric McAllister? He got drafted last draft too. We should roster some Eric McAllister. He's a really good round 20 click. Round 9. And now I feel like in not stream drafts where it's a bunch of people that we've been talking about for a couple days here. But he's a really good round 20 click. If you can get him in around 20, click him in around 20 or 19. He's from TCU. He's a bigger receiver. We can look at his profile here real quick. He's got some crazy Eric McAllister. He's got some pretty good fucking here. This is his Pro Football Reference. He had 1,200 yards this year, 72 catches and 10 touchdowns. He's kind of like a one-trick pony, but he does he's an outside receiver. He runs a lot of slants and a lot of posts and a lot of goes. That's kind of his route tree. He's not going to get moved around. He's going to stick purely on the outside, but he's a tall, athletic, physical receiver. The last tall physical receiver that I remember coming out, and no, it's from TCU. No, it is not Quentin Johnston. This could be the new Josh Doxson. But Josh Doxson was a first round pick. So who is Tate your wide receiver 2 or Tyson? I think it's Tate right now. It's close, but it's Tate, I think it's Tate. But that could change though. That could definitely change. Okay. Do we go? Someone want Rodgers. I have a hard time thinking that Tua is just not going to play any football this year. I really do. Someone's going to talk themselves into Tua. I like over Kirk at least. There's a lot of teams that need quarterbacks, and I think Tua. What is his contract? Is it get outable? Because he got signed. He got re-signed, but it was kind of it was a couple of years ago now. I feel like. Tagovailoa. Okay. His potential out's 2027. Yeah, I mean that 40 mil's not the worst to eat. That's not awful. 42 mil. Post 6-1 release minus 11 mil. Oh. Okay, this is roster bonus, I'm guessing. But yeah, about 42 mil. So I don't know. Okay. How many likes do we have? We have 54. Can we get to 65? I said 65 for a third draft. If we can get to 60 before the clock hits 8:11, I'll do one more. I'll do one more if we can get to before the clock hits 8:11. If we can get to 60 likes, so that's 6 likes. Go down there, drop a like. Oh, I'll end the stream. God damn it! I gotta have some sort of integrity. You know what I mean? Can't just be lying to people out here. It's only 8:10. It's like I'm doing fucking anything better tonight. Ugh. Bigger boards. I don't think the bigger board was open yesterday. 5 entry max. Wasn't it 3 last year? Maybe it was 5. I don't remember. We'll definitely be doing some of these. I'll probably split them too, though. Honestly, I don't usually like to do $100 by myself because I'm kind of a pussy. All right. Yeah. 4 of 12, 2 of 8, 1 of 8, 23. Big board. I mean, for those of you who haven't seen it, 3 of 12. It's the same. It's been every year. 3 of 12, 1 of 10, 1 of 10, 558. Kind of the same deal. Is it the same 5? Oh, they put the last year. If you got to the finals, you got 750 guaranteed. Interesting. So where did that extra money go then? Did it go up top? 200K, 100K? Maybe it went up top, actually, now that I'm looking at it. Because last year it was definitely, because I made the big board finals last year. It was 750. All right. What are we at? Likes, we're at 60. It's 8:11. You guys are lucky I love you. All right. Big board in. I'll give you a countdown. Just wait. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, there we go. Don't show us again. So can I just say it now, right now? Okay. I don't need notifications. We kind of insta fill, so I don't know who got in here. I don't know if I recognize it. I see P Punch. I don't know who else got in here, so sorry if you didn't get in. I apologize. Nothing I can do. Sometimes just the way of the road. If you're in here, though, tell us where you're drafting at. Don't be a lurker. Reveal yourself. This will be the last draft of the night. Maybe we should have done a little board. I don't want to rip through all my big boards. You know? I think the plan is to only do big boards on stream, though, so whatever. 2 of 12. Oh, it's 2 of 12 for the little board? Sheesh. Yeah, I guess I didn't even really look at that. Let me look at that real quick. We got a minute to mine. 2 of 12, 1 of 10, 1 of 10, 315 seed finals. So make the finals 250. That's actually not bad. I actually like that, though. I like that way better than the fucking, you get $50 or whatever. So I actually like all the money's in the finals. I like that. 250 off $3. You feel pretty good about that. Because, like, most of the $3 shit, like, you do, like, a schnauzer, and it's, like, a $3 draft, make the finals, you get, like, $50. It's like, fuck. You feel pretty shitty. You feel pretty shitty. Peanut Punch. There we go. P-Punch. I recognize your name. And then obviously, I think you're the only name I recognize, though. Okay. Yeah, see, I just don't love drafting at 9 because I never know what to do with this running back crew. Yeah, I got to draft. I mean, I don't think I've drafted JT or James Cook yet. Maybe I drafted James Cook, but I've been reaching for Amon-Ra. So that's kind of been the thing. Yeah, I'll go James Cook or Amon-Ra. I don't know which one I go. I think I just prefer Amon-Ra, if I'm being completely honest. But they're running. Okay, he goes. So let's go James Cook. I feel like CMC might fall. Can't bring myself to draft JT or CMC. JT is an interesting one because it's like when they had a good quarterback play, but he was the man. But when they didn't have good quarterback play, he was not the man. So. All right. Genty. The 1-2 turn. All right. Who we going? I will never take, right now in January, I will never take Neighbors over Jefferson. It's like, yeah, Neighbors has a better quarterback. Maybe. Neighbors also isn't playing week 1. Should you consider that? Do I have to make a JJ clip? Because I'm going to have so much of this fucking guy. I'm going to have so much JJ. It's going to be unbelievable how much I have. Because he's just like free back here. It's like, I don't think Justin Jefferson will ever be this cheap again. Unless he like tears his ACL or something. God willing, hope he doesn't. But unless he gets like a hurt end of the year or something like that, like healthy Justin Jefferson will never be a second round pick ever again. I know it's not smart to say it can't get worse than last year. But excluding injury, it truly cannot get worse for Justin Jefferson than it was last year. I refuse to believe anything else. It cannot get worse than it was last year, barring any injury to him. So, take that for what it's worth. I need to start taking JJ. I've been just pulling up Love. I should start pulling up Love more, too. I love Love. CMC looked like he was dragged under a truck in that last game against the Hawks. Dude's a good receiver, but a good receiver at best going forward. Yeah, I don't know the running stuff because he did not run the ball. I don't even know if he broke 1,000 yards this year on the ground. Yeah, free everyone's starting a movement. Free JJ. Free my boy. It's like he's a undisputed top 3 receiver in the league. You know what I mean? You know where the other top 3 receivers are in the league are going? In the first 5 picks. The first 3 picks. So I don't know. Sometimes I'm not gonna. I just feel like it feels you're like getting too cute to just not draft JJ. Like you kind of feel like you're dumb. It's like, oh my god, it's Justin Jefferson. But it's almost like smart to just click him. Don't overthink it. It's Justin fucking Jefferson. That's not really good analysis, but that's how I feel. So leave me alone. Josh Allen, James Cook would be good. Again, it's Allen or Higgins for me here. I lean Higgins, but Allen with James Cook, that stack, I don't know if I can pass up on that. Bills? Hello? Let's go Josh Allen again. We said it can't get worse with Bowers last year. I know this because I'm away. But he did get hurt. The knee thing threw him for like 6 games. I don't know. I'm also not like one of the reasons I'm not pulling up Love because I think he'll eventually get to the 1-2 turn, and I'll just take him at ADP there, whether I get him at the 1-2 turn or I guess you want to get some. But if you're pulling him up, you're gonna get him at the 1-2 turn anyway. Otherwise, I'll just click him in the middle second or late second because you want to get those pairings. So every time Love's there in the late second, I'll take him, and then I can just get a really high exposure of him when he's going at the 1-2 turn. You know what I'm saying? Because like I know I'm not going to be drafting McBride. I know like I'm not going to have 0 of them. I don't love him in the first. I don't love Neighbors in the first. I don't love like Genty, Hampton, whatever. I'll take Love over both those guys. So I'll probably have a good exposure to Love. I don't think I need to pull him up to do that, if that makes sense. Because I think he'll move around a little bit. For sure. Okay. Definitely receiver here. I really would like JMO. Maybe I'll take my first year a Lad too. I don't know. I don't know why I can't get past the 4th round thing, just because he was so bad this year. Fuck JMO goes. God damn it. I knew that was gonna happen. Where am I right now? I refuse to leave another draft without this guy. I just can't. I can't do it. I can't. He keeps getting pulled up. He's gonna be going here anyway soon. I keep just like, oh, I can get Lemon at ADP. But in these fucking lobbies, I haven't got Lemon at ADP one goddamn time. He keeps going right in front of me, like 4, 3 picks, 1 pick, whatever. I can't sit by idly and just not take him because I think I'm going to get him on the next turn. I'm just going to fucking take him because he's the best goddamn receiver in this draft. That's why I'm going to take him in the 4th round. So, fuck it. I want him over Lad. The upside with him is unbelievable. It's truly, especially the teams that are looking at receiver kind of, toward top of the draft. Like, we got some good teams picking up top where, like, I think he's the first receiver off the board. And it's like, look at the teams that would draft a receiver. Like, would Tennessee draft a receiver at 4? Probably not. They probably go tackle, right? I don't think the Browns are drafting a receiver. They have way more fucking problems than a fucking receiver, right? Giants, I don't think would at 5. So that I think receiver starts at 7, Commies, great. Saints, not great, but not awful. Chiefs, sign me up. Bengals, probably wouldn't do it. Dolphins, I'm fine with. Cowboys, great. Rams, unbelievable. Like, I think there's a lot of outs for some of these receivers, as long as it's not like the absolute worst teams up top. So, I don't know, man. With Darnold making and potentially winning the Super Bowl, does Minnesota feel forced to make McCarthy work? I think they feel the opposite. I think they're like, fuck, we just need to, like, I was talking about this last, I think the first draft I did. KOC is coaching for his job this year. If they don't make the playoffs, I think he's fired. If he does not win a playoff game, I think he still might get fired. If he makes the playoffs, doesn't win a playoff game, he might still get fired. The GM there, Kwesi, has done an awful job. I'm not a Vikings fan. He's done an awful job. Look at his draft classes. It's unbelievable how bad of a job he's done. It's laughable, actually. It's not good. I think I go I have not drafted any of these two guys together. Let's go a little upside here. Carnell Mackay. That's kind of fun. Maybe I could have gotten fucking Mackay. Maybe this was the draft I was going to get Mackay Lemon at ADP. Fuck. Whatever. It's fine. But, so yeah, I think KOC's coaching for his job. So it's like, I don't think he's going to be forced to make McCarthy work. And same thing with Kwesi. Like, if they don't win, he's gone too. He's probably more to blame than KOC has been. I mean, his first draft class is like one of the worst of all time. Literally one of the worst of all time. He gets Addison. Looked good. Hasn't looked as good since then. Some of the signings he's made, like the signings they made this year, were not good. They spent a ton of money. It literally didn't work for them. They let Darnold go. I don't know, man. So I think they're forced to try and win. And if they don't think JJ will help them win right now, then they're going to go in a different direction. Like, I think JJ is, I said 60% yesterday that I think he's the week 1 starter. I think it's 50-50. It just went down in my mind. It's 50-50. Okay. What's going on here? Who am I drafting? Kyle Pitts? Probably not. Kind of want a receiver here. I kind of need a running back though too. I really don't like Javonte. Fuck, I kind of want a receiver. No, it's not Diggs. This range is so hard because I don't know what to do at fucking receiver here. Maybe I should have just gone Waddle. I don't know why I drafted Diggs. I don't like that click at all. I don't like it. I don't know why I did it. Fuck. I should have drafted Waddle. I don't know why I drafted Diggs. Should have drafted fucking Evans, honestly. Whatever. If I'm wrong, I have Diggs. I don't know why Diggs at 6th round is so scary. Yeah. Jordan Mason had a very quiet 4.8 yards per carry. Yeah, very frustrating. I was like the number 1 Jordan Mason drafter last year. Not good. Yeah, but yeah, you don't know. There's one. I will say though, one thing, like KOC has had the O-line injuries this year a real thing, but historically his O-lines have been decent. KOC's never been stuck with like a bottom 5 O-line. he's never had a good rushing season. His first year was that year with Kirk where they lost to the Giants in that playoff game. Their leading rusher that year was fucking what's his face? It was the Madison year. It was the year everyone was drafting Alexander Madison. He did nothing. Ty Chandler came in, did nothing. Then the next year you had the Aaron Jones thing. It was fine, but like nothing crazy. They had to literally get Cam Akers off the street. And then last year you got Mason and Aaron Jones again. They did nothing. Like he's never had a good running game for some reason, which is weird because he comes from the Rams offense, which is kind of everything's built around the running game. So I don't know like what that's all about. I don't know if that's, just an anomaly, just kind of the way it's been for him, but it's definitely something where you're like, oh wow, KOC's never had a good running back fantasy wise or really real life wise as a coordinator. So I don't know, just something to keep an eye on. I don't love that. I don't love it. Not one bit. I'm so mad I have Stephon Diggs on this team. I should have drafted like Harrison or BTJ or Waddle, or I was not going to draft Javonte. God, I hate Javonte. I don't know if I can draft him again. I was going to draft Denzel Boston, low-key. That's fine. JJ, these Rams guys, Herbert. I already have a QB. What am I doing? Manung guy feels way too high. I think Tuden's actually the click. Ooh, it's Kraft. Let's go Kraft. Let me get some. Hopefully, I don't like trying to get these running backs later in the big board, this pre-draft stuff, but I do like Kraft at ADP. He's gonna be back week 1. I think he's gonna be fine from the ACL, and he's like Jordan Love's favorite fucking target. So, Vikings should draft. They should draft fucking anybody or sign anybody. They should sign somebody. I think a run game would really help JJ. They didn't have a run game this year, and he sucked. I think he would suck a little less with a run game. I think the offense would be better if they had a run game. That's tried and true for almost every fucking offense there's ever been. When the running game's better, the offense is better. More deep shots, more points. More points, better for us. More red zone trips, better for us. Better for Jefferson. So how about KOC? How about this? How about we get a fucking run game going down there in Minnesota, huh? Don't let me come down to the stadium. I live close by. I would love Tuten. If I don't get Tuten, I'm going to cry. If I don't get Tuten, it's Chuba. I need a running back. If Mr. Migo goes Tuten, I riot. All right, good. Bang. All right. I like this team. You know what? I'll talk myself into Diggs just to say I like this team. Just to say that I like it. All right. If you're just joining us again, welcome in. This is day 2 of consecutively streaming drafts. If you're new here, welcome in. Last year we did 200 days in a row with a consecutive stream draft. That is the goal again this year. So make sure you go down there, tap the like on the button, tap the like button, please. Tap that sub button as well. At 3,000 subs, we're doing a 24-hour live stream, and yeah, draft every single night. We're breaking down film every single night for the foreseeable future, at least, on some rookies, our favorite rookies to watch. Starting with running backs that we did Jonah Coleman at the beginning of the stream today. If you want to watch us do a deep dive film thing on Jonah Coleman, go to that video or go to the beginning of the video, and yeah, fun time. But yeah, the goal is 200 days again to consecutively stream this year. 200 days is the goal. Will we get it? Who knows? But I would like to. That's the plan. The plan is to get it. If you're drafting Jefferson, you should be drafting Addison. Honestly, you know, if the offense is better, Addison will be better. Because their wide receiver 3 is still kind of just Naylor, who's, he's fine, but I kind of feel like I need an RB. I don't think it's Corum. I don't love Corum's price. I think I'm gonna click Coleman. I'm gonna click Coleman. Let's click. I haven't clicked him yet. I might as well do it now. Let's click Coleman. It's been a while. We just watched him. Maybe he sneaks in to round 3. We'll click Coleman. The Surratt, Omar Cooper, ADP disparity is hilarious. We were just talking about that earlier. Last draft, we were just talking about that. Likely or not, just feel like Walker value went way up as a result in the Seattle. What were we talking about? Oh, we talking about this. If Sharps didn't get hurt, they might have had a shot at Walker. Yeah, let's see what we're talking about. I didn't think you have to draft Addison with JJ. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, like, if you're in on the idea of JJ being good this year, like if I have a 20% exposure to JJ, I should probably have like a 15 or 20 to Addison. Maybe not on the same team. Some of those, obviously, but like I'm saying, it's kind of the same bet, right? We kind of know what Addison is. He actually he dropped a couple touchdowns this year too, so he could have ran, I think, a little bit better than he did. So just kind of one of those things where, just in theory, you should probably have a similar amount to both. Yeah, bet on the offense. Exactly what Who Ames is saying. Bet on the offense. All right, you thought. I've definitely seen you thought before. That'd be so funny if the Vikes got Rodgers. That'd be hilarious. Let's see. I know who I'm taking. Hopefully. Let's see what. I love you. I love you. I at least, you know, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but I'm at least, you know, I'm practicing what I preach. I said I would never draft Jonah Coleman for Emmett Johnson. I just fucking did, but it's only because I was 6 picks away and I was pretty sure I was going to get Emmett Johnson anyways. So, you know, I said he's going to be my most drafted player, and I'm just going to keep taking him, especially on this team where I need running back. Like it feels Harvey-ish, because Harvey was an 18th round pick. So it was a lot easier to be like, yeah, I'll just fucking get Harvey in the 18th, or I'll scroll for him in the 16th. You know, it's a little different because we're in round 10, but it's still double-digit rounds. Like, you know, if Emmett Johnson sucks this year, I don't think it'll be like totally detrimental to my fucking, you know, exposure. It won't be great, but it'll be fine, I think. So. Emma just won in 160 in my draft. God, that actually kind of pisses me off. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I know. The Kittle thing is weird. I just don't know. I just think I feel like everything I've seen is like the Achilles technology is just better now. Like, guys are coming back. Like, Tatum's gonna fucking play in the NBA, which is like. NBA is a way worse sport for like you to get an Achilles tearing because of the way like you have to move and like cut whatever. Like tight end, little different. You know, a lot more power focused, straight line running. Like Kittle, like if Kittle was fucking, you know, Saquon Barkley, I'd be a little bit more worried. But it's just a little different, like, you know, requirements from both those positions. So I feel like Kittle, like the way it's, I mean, and Tatum's like fucking 6'9". He's huge. You know, so I don't know. A couple of guys that have been, you know, doing this weird Achilles recovery thing. So I don't know what to make of that. I don't know. I think you should, I mean, Daniel Jones too. Like, he's not going to be like, maybe the running isn't as good, but like the way he was fucking throwing that ball last year, I mean, man, should be drafting him a little bit for sure. See, I like this range. Yes, I really want. I really like Surratt. Cody wasn't with me on Surratt when we were doing our like big rookie kind of rankings thing. I have a lot of rookies right now. I just realized that I should probably chill out a little bit. I watch him and I see like a Keenan Allen Edelman type, not the biggest, not the fastest, not the, you know, the shiftiest. This is just I call him a football technician. Like this guy should make a YouTube channel and call it the Football Garage. Shout out Chris. Because this guy is a mechanic, he's a technician, he just knows what to fucking do. He's got an answer for everything. He's a physical receiver, Like I just see young Keenan when I watch this guy. Plays outside, plays inside. Big football IQ, grinder. I really like Surratt when I watched him, and I didn't think I was gonna like him. It's like, what's this guy's deal? He just has a knack for the football. One of those football guys. He's not a sexy click at all. That's why he probably fell 23 picks, and why he's gonna continue to fall. But man, I like him. I can't lie. I like him. Okay, I need to not. I want to click Sadiq, but I can't. I don't think I can afford to take any more rookies. I need to figure out QB here too. I was gonna take Shuck. Seattle could take any of these fucking guys. Just run it back with Darnold. I don't love these receivers. We have Allen. Didn't I just go see? I just went Seattle Buffalo. I don't care. It's the fact that I did it back to back is kind of interesting, but that's not gonna make me not do it. Surratt's contested catch numbers are scary. Like a good scary or a bad scary? Surratt contested catch. Percentage. What do you have? 59? Oh, 50. I see 59 to 68%. You say bad. Where can I find that number? I don't even know where you look for that shit. Here we go. Fantasy Pros says trying to find the number here. Give me a second, sorry. Yeah, strength and focus allowed him to have a catch 60% of contested throws. So 60% is pretty good, is it not? I think 60% is not bad. That's what Fantasy Pro says, like I said. I don't know. 59 on 16 catches last year before 40 on 12. The 28 make you wonder about separation. Yeah, separation is... Yeah, I don't know about that. That's true. I don't know. That's fair. I don't disagree with that. Okay, I'm not drafting Jerry Jeudy. That's not happening. How many touchdowns did AJ Barner have this year? 7 total. He's like their tush push guy too. The barnyard. You know what? That actually might be. That could be worth more. That could be worth a couple more touchdowns this year. I feel like down at the 1. They just weren't down at the 1 a ton this year. I kind of wanted McMillan though. I was dead set on drafting McMillan. I don't have any KC Concepcion yet, and I think he rises more. I fucking draft another rookie, but one of these guys, hopefully 2 of these guys can just be a fucking hit. Hopefully 3 of them. So, all right, cool. Hope you guys are having a good Monday. What's the spread for the Seahawks game? Seahawks Pats. Is it? I thought I saw 3.5. Is that true? Do they even have it out yet? Let me go to my trusted book. Almost on the clock. Let's do this first. Who did I just take? KC. I might just be Barner here, or maybe just McMillan again. It's one of the two, I think. This is a good running back range too, and my running backs are kind of ass. Kind of hitting this middle part. I'm good at receiver. I got 6 guys. If these rookies don't hit, my team's fucked anyway. It's Tucker or just JK again, I think, or Rashad. Rashad's a free agent. I like Rashad a little bit more. I think it's Dobbins. No, it's Rashad. I just changed my mind like 10 times right there. Open to 3.5, moved to 4.5 pretty quick. Most places, I think 4.5. Yeah. I mean, I just don't see how Seattle loses that game. Unless Darnold just. Well, like, Darnold can play bad and they still win. And if he plays good, they're unbeatable. They cannot lose if he plays good. Makes you wonder, like, which team is waiting for. There must be a team that, like, already knows they're getting Kubiak as their head coach. Because, you know, it kind of sucks. Got to wait till after the Super Bowl. But it's you know, it's just kind of the way it works. Like, which opening is like. Because what openings are left? It's Arizona, Browns and Raiders, and Bills. So those 4. If Kubiak was the Bills head coach, I feel like is that not good? Chris Diaz says he prays it's not the Bills. I feel like that's pretty good for fantasy. I'm just thinking from a fantasy perspective. I don't really have a dog in the race. I don't care who Kubiak's the coach for, and as it relates to real NFL. But I mean, 3 of those teams are god awful, and one of them's really fucking good, and he's kind of the best coaching hire left. Who's like the huge coaching hire that's left? Nobody, literally nobody. Harbaugh, Stefanski gone. I mean, the Steelers just hired fucking Mike McCarthy. You got like some of these DCs kicking it a little bit. Some of these, you know, young OCs, young whatever. I don't know. I think I was thinking about Singleton when he got back to me. So I don't know. I don't know what to make of that. Truly, we'll see. We will see. I would love Isaiah Likely here. I thought his ADP would skyrocket because he's a free agent. I mean, this guy's he's a free agent. He's one of the best like receiving tight ends when he gets his opportunity. What am I missing? Am I missing someone Likely? Like, if that guy goes to fucking anywhere, I feel like he's going to be good. If he goes on a good team where he's like just undisputedly like the tight end 1, you know, like what if he goes to Minnesota after they're going to probably cut Hawk, goes to Minnesota, you're pumped. If he goes to the Giants, follows Harbaugh, you're probably pumped. Where else? Kind of same thing with like Falcons. If they lose Pitts, you're pumped. What about like a sneaky spot like the Buccaneers? You're pumped. I don't know. I just feel like he's got a lot of outs. All free agent tight ends feel better with Arthur Smith out of the league. That is 100% true. That's a great shout, actually. I like that. Okay, do we go the third quarterback here? If we're gonna do it, we have to do it now, and it's gonna probably have to be McCarthy. We have so many rookies. It's almost hard to. I just don't know. We went to. There's no one here that I need. I think we got 5. We only need one more running back, maybe 2. Let's go McCarthy and just say fuck it. You know, he runs a little bit. Washington, great spot. That's a great shout, Nate. That's a great shout. Like that one. Yeah, John was on Ohio State. He's getting another eligible year. Any other teams we're missing? Ooh, I got one. How about the fucking Bengals? What's Gesicki? Did he sign a 1 year? He re-signed last year. I don't remember if it was a 1 or a 2 year. I don't even know if it matters, to be honest. He signed a 3 year. Oh. For $25 million a year, though. You can have 2 of those guys. I think Cincinnati would be great. Already used to the cold weather. What about... No. I'm just thinking of other teams. Broncos? Evan Ingram sucks. Chiefs? Kelsey retires? Yeah. I don't know. A lot of I think open destinations. Oh, God. All right, probably one more. Is this a 7 receiver team? This could be a 2 tight end team. I just feel there's too many good later round tight ends for it to ever be that though. Maybe we could have got McCarthy on the way back around. Is Tesla a worth? You know, he's got 6 touchdowns on 16 catches. That feels pretty unsustainable. But could he have a bigger role? Maybe. Are you guys clicking Caleb? Because in theory, he seems like he could be fine. Mixon. I mean, can he even walk? Is he walking? I don't even know if he's walking. I truly don't know if he's walking. I don't know, man. I don't know. All right, I'm gonna click fucking Stowers. We gotta watch Stowers, dude. That might be like a bonus one. We just watch Stowers after like a running back. All right, you know what? Let's do a poll. We've had this poll in the entire chat. You guys can pick who are we watching tomorrow. We'll be back tomorrow, probably around 6:30 Central Time again. Or sorry, wait. I might go live before Toxic Tower. We're going to Toxic Tower's at 7:30, so maybe I come on at 6, a draft and a film guy, and then we'll just go right into Toxic Tower. I don't know for sure because I do have some plans tomorrow right after work, so I might be able to squeeze it in. But here, let me put this down here. Let's do a poll. Who should we watch tomorrow? We're gonna do a running back. Who should we watch tomorrow? It's gonna be a running back. Sorry, Dev. Let's do Emmett Johnson. Can you do Jeremiah Love? Jeremiah Love. Jadarian Price and Nicholas Singleton. Okay. Vote. Oh shit. Thanks, Chris. I didn't see that. All right, Mixon. Let's get that. Let's get healthy. Let's get that foot figured out, brother. God damn it. God damn it. Go vote in the poll. Make sure, hey, too, drop a like if you haven't already again. Helps us out. We're at 64 likes. We need like 70 before the stream ended. That'd be sick. Drop a like. And then go vote in the live poll right now. Go vote. Who should we watch tomorrow? By the way, for the people out there that are, I don't know if there are people out there, but if there are that are like, I might just like, if I just go live on Toxic Tower, I count that as a day consecutively streamed. It's a third of my fucking channel. All right. I'm still going live. If you're here for me, you can still find me. That counts. So, just saying. What's it at right now? Emmett Johnson's at 31% currently. It's close. So go vote, guys. Live YouTube chat. Go vote. Or comment. If you're watching after the fact right now, drop a comment. All right, we got 2 clicks left. Do we need, after that mixing click, we might fucking need, the only problem is like these running backs fucking suck. I just never know who to click. Like you can take a shot on the rookies, or it's like Pacheco, maybe some Ollie, maybe some Brashard. Ugh. It's kind of fucking disgusting. I'm not even gonna lie. It's kind of disgusting. I feel like I want to have at least, but I have 6. I think we started off with our first round guy. James Cook doesn't feel like a first round guy because I'm still kind of used to that old the best ball mania ADP. But the facts are, he's a first round pick. So if he doesn't play like a first round pick, this team is kind of fucked. Adam Randall is fun. I do like Adam Randall. The missile. Oh my god, I love the missile. I've watched Adam Randall. I do think he's fun. I have watched him. Okay, is Cooper still here? Oh my god, they fucking sold. They fucking sold. We'll take both the Indiana guys. Just need one of them to be good. I mean, at this point, we're just committing to the rookie receiving core. JJ Diggs, and then can we get 3 rookies to pop off? 2 or 3 rookies to pop off? That's the way. This is. I don't like to build this many heavy rookie teams, especially this year. It's kind of a weird, feels like a weird class, but fuck it. Fuck it. Yeah, this is a crazy wide receiver room. This is actually nuts. But like in a vacuum, it's like fun, but then you start thinking like, there's no way all these guys hit. But hey, it's a high upside room. What if this is the 2014 receiver class that Odell won? Odell, Mike Evans, Watkins. I forget who else is in that one. Crazy class though. Keenan. I don't know if Chris Brazell should be a. I mean, we might as well just commit to the fuck. I mean, at this point, we have to. We have to commit to the pit. I was always going to click McAllister. Brazell's not a bad shot too, but like, we got to. We might as well. You got to build one team like this, you know? You got to build at least one. This is our one. This is our one. We got a rookie tight end. We got what, 6? 6 rookie receivers, 2 rookie running backs, and then a vet ass QB room. It's an issue. Hey, don't say that to Juwan Jennings, Cedric Tillman. Come on now. Yeah. All right, guys. Hey, this has been a blast. Yeah, I should take a Trey Lance, bro. That would have been funny. All right, I'm gonna get out of here. We'll be back again tomorrow night. Toxic Tower. If you're not subscribed, please go subscribe. Links in the description. Go sub to that. My plan is to stream on this channel before Toxic Tower, and then we'll go live over there. But in case I don't, make sure you're sub to Toxic Tower 7:30 Central tomorrow on that channel. We have a little surprise at the beginning, so make sure you're there on time. Gonna be a blast. Appreciate it. We'll see you guys tomorrow, regardless, for day 3, the consecutive stream draft. The goal is 200 streams. We're out of here. Hope everyone has a blessed week. Make it a good one. Cody has that if you're afraid to be wrong, you'll never be right thing. I kind of want something like that. But for now, we'll just stick with our thing.